So we're going to go into what is sublimation. Okay. One reason I like sublimation a lot, which is what Sabi mentioned, is its permanence. This shirt is sublimation. Okay, I literally made this morning, 10 minutes, less than less than that. I made one, you know, it's polyester. Sublimation is permanent. It's not gonna come off, you know. This is sublimation. Everything you see that is out here is sublimation. I'm gonna tell you about other things. So this is sublimation. Doesn't flash off. Okay. Sublimation is dye ink infused into anything polyester. It needs to be polyester. So if you know, everything literally has a polyester and a different material. If you can think about it like that, meaning you can literally do anything, you know, any product, you know. So sublimation is a chemical process where the ink turns into gas once printed on the paper without going through the liquid, right? So literally it's ink going into your product. This is a metal, but the substrate is covered with polyester, right? So you know how people say, oh, can I bring, I'm sure you probably, and also Debbie, can I bring the mug and you can just do sublimation on it? No, because it doesn't have polyester substrate on it, right? Oh, can I bring you a t-shirt? No, because it doesn't have the sublimation. You need to make sure the polyester is at least 100%. See, there are people that do it at 60% and all that, but it's not going to be good quality, especially if you're trying to sell it. Now, when I teach, I'm not teaching for crafting. I'm not teaching that, oh, you want to just buy the things and then give your brother, your sister, things like that. I'm teaching you to make money. And we're going to talk about money as well. We're going to talk about how you market and stuff like that. So, do you need a computer? Yes, you do, because that is how you upload your design. Now, the softwares you need, because I know you mentioned Cricut. You bought Cricut? You bought Cricut. Cricut is going to limit you, and I'm going to tell you why. The first thing we need, oh, sure, you need a pen. The first thing, I'm going to try to go step by step, but then I might not be step by step, because I need you to just kind of understand exactly how this works. You need a software to upload your design and then to print on your printer. We have different printers. A lot of people use different printers, but then one thing that the major key element, you need something to write on? A pen. Oh, you need a pen. Okay. I think I should send up some. Huh? I thought I wrote one. I think I have one more here and two more. So can you see if this works?
No, I have. I always write on my phone.
Maybe you go to the chat.
No, by what my friend took me there. You go there.
Oh, you haven't. I used to.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. The password, right?
Yeah, it's nice. You good?
Yes, I write on my phone. But
Okay, yeah, because I was trying to paper, right? I'm thinking you want to book this. Are you good?
Fantastic, though.
Oh, it's okay. I just saw the name, that's why. All right, so printers. Your printer has to be an echo tank, not a cartridge printer. Okay, Sabi, do you understand what I mean by echo tank? Okay.
No, I don't. I'm waiting for more explanation on that. So it's not an echo tank. It has to be an echo tank.
So, well, I'm gonna. There's no way to show you this, but when you go to the store, and also the link that I sent, or I think I sent an attachment, right? If you are having a problem, because Deborah was having a problem getting the link, send me and you be. Oh, it was you, Vivian. Okay. It was, oh yes, I will send you like I sent you the Word document, I'll send you the Word document so that you can, because some people are able to click on them, I mean, because they're able to edit, yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you the Word document and you can just click on it. And also, I have a Amazon list. Everything is there.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So all of this is not, you don't have to be struggling through finding something, okay? It has to be an echo tank printer, meaning you need to be able to pour your ink inside of it. I'm going to show you a quick video that shows you exactly what kind of printer, and I'm also going to It's like 2 seconds or 1 minute video. There's this girl. Is this her? Let's see. Okay, this is her. This one. Straightforward. I like her. She's very straightforward and it's gonna show. And I'm gonna talk about it. Maybe not this one. This one.
Hey, it's me again, Delonda, editor of my crafting. What does it mean when someone says they have to convert their printer for use with sublimation? Let me show you what they mean by that. This printer right here is an Epson EcoTank 2760.
That is an Epson EcoTank 2770, 2760 either, or it has to be EcoTank. Okay, that's the smallest one. You can start with that. I'll tell you the difference and why I advise you to start with the 15,000, which is the one on top. I have it upstairs, but I don't use any of my printers anymore because I have this guy. Okay.
So you said EcoTank 15,000 is a good one.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll tell you. It's even in that book. I'll tell you though.
Okay.
Yeah.
300. Purchased this printer because I knew I could convert it for use with sublimation ink. So what that means is the ink that came with this printer, I didn't put this ink in. I had to add sublimation ink. This is the sublimation ink that I use, the only time I've ever tried.
So what she's saying is, you know, when you buy a printer, it comes with inks. When you're converting, the reason why you're converting is because you cannot, when you're starting, you should not go and buy a 5,000 printer. Do you understand? You should not buy a 5,000 printer because I just bought this year, literally. And I've used my 2 printer, the 15,000 and the Epson 2720 for 3 years. It never broke. So I'm telling you guys, so don't feel like, oh, under pressure, you have to buy 5,000 printer. No, the reason why I have this is to service people like her that don't want to buy a printer or have no time to be doing design. So I sell her transfers, right? I have some of my students that I sell transfers to, right? And then I make big stuff. So for example, I have 500 mugs. I'm not going to sit down, you know, using a small one, right? I use this, right? Because this prints 24 inches wide and as long as I want. Do you understand that? So I want you to understand the fact that you are not pressured to, I didn't. If I did not, why should you? 5,000 printer, why? You know, it makes no sense. Are you going to make $5,000 within the time you buy the printer? Trust me, even I haven't made this one yet. So I'm being very honest with you. So 2720, 2760, 2770, EcoTank, it could be a Canon or an Epson. Epson is very, very user-friendly. Okay, so you can do Epson. Now, she talked about the ink. Sublimation ink. You can get that Hippo. I've never used it. This is what I use. I use the Cosmos ink. Okay, it's a Cosmos ink. I don't know if you guys can see it online.
No, it's okay, but I'm writing the name down.
And it's on the link as well.
Okay,
On the
perfect.
link. It's Cosmos ink and they have a link. It's not expensive, like $10. I'm gonna show you exactly what it looks like. Matter of fact, I'm not this. If someone is ready to buy, I'm not using this, right? Because I have this, I can put this inside. This one has to use the XC ink because it's a sublimation. This is an actual sublimation printer. This is not converted. So this is what it comes in. Now, do you guys know that you cannot print white on sublimation, right? Because you have to print everything on the white. Polyester, anything mug, whatever you're doing has to be on white or light color, like light pink, but has polyester, okay? Don't forget that. Don't print on black, it's not gonna work. And you cannot print white because there's no white. The inks are CKMY, meaning black.
Cyan.
Huh?
Oh, I was going to
Oh,
tell you the
cyan,
colors.
yeah, cyan of magenta, not pink, but it's pink, but magenta and yellow. This colors make any color you want except for white. So for example, if you were printing something that has white, like this thing now, right? That has some kind of white, it only leaves the space. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of the white shirts. Do you understand what I'm saying, right? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? It only
Yeah.
leaves the space of the white shirts to print, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't print white, but it prints every other color. Make sense? So this is the ink that I used for 3 years before buying this one. I can swear on this one. I literally, during COVID, used to buy a lot and I sold it. So I don't know if I sold it to you and I sold it to a bunch of people. Because it's from US. Now, you don't have to. The hippo, I actually use some other, I'll show you guys other things too that I use. And this is one thing I found out, and I actually use some other ink too. Sublimation ink is sublimation ink everywhere. Sublimation paper, trust me, as long as it's a good sublimation paper, it's sublimation paper. It is the name. It's just like Gucci. It's the name they all carry. And everybody's trying to promote themselves. I can start my own sublimation paper and ink. All I need to do is go to China, the same person that does this, have him design mine and put my name on it. Okay? What you don't want to do though is try something you've not seen someone use because you don't know, unless you want to just try it. You know what I'm saying? So don't just go to China and they call it Amazon, what I don't know, like zebra something, and you've never even. But hippo is a big name. Hippo is a big name. This Cosmo guys is a big name. There's another girl, she's black on IG. I don't know if you guys follow me. This is another thing. If you follow me, so my advice, go down my list of people I follow and follow them. I don't follow rubbish people. I follow people I want to learn from. They are higher than me. If I see that I pass you, I move you. It's not, I'm not fighting anybody. I just want to grow. Because if I continue to look at what you do, then I'm going to be on that level. This is just an advice, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just came from a conference. I don't know if anybody follows me.
I saw
Yeah.
that
Go get a
last week.
conference, and I'm really hot right now. So I'm making sure you guys get all the hotness as well.
Yeah,
If I'm following you and I see that what you're doing, it's not about it's bad, it's just not, it's past what. You guys, there's breakfast though, but not for you guys online. Oh, for you guys, there's
I have breakfast
I
making.
just saw that. I'm like, oh, please help me. You know, you can eat while I talk, okay?
Thank you, I don't mind.
No, please. Huh?
The coffee is hot.
It is not coffee, it's hot chocolate. Is that okay? No, no fats. It's not fat. Please.
So I would have brought the
Sorry,
hot.
guys, you guys don't get the hot chocolate.
Oh
I
my
was going
God.
to bring the hot
I
bread.
wish.
I just looked up and I just saw like, oh my God, it's right there. With muffin and croissant, please now that I'm talking about gingering you guys, go get it.
Exactly.
It's my favorite one, yeah.
I have a quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
About the
While they're
print.
getting their things.
Yeah, so I did, I think I mentioned to you, I reached out to Epson, and then my printer is Sublimation. I didn't convert it.
Oh, okay, that's good. But yeah. I think you told me you bought yours. How much
Yes.
was your printer?
I think I paid $570.
570?
Yes.
What brand was that again?
It's Epson.
Oh, that's the small,
yeah.
it's the smaller one.
Yeah, I was actually looking for the one that can print A3, but they don't have it here. They only have it in America and they can't bring it in. So I'm stuck with, I have to pay too much. I wasn't ready to invest.
Exactly.
that
That's
much.
fine. So you don't have to convert yours. You're good.
Yeah,
That's fine. So,
but
yeah.
I'm just thinking when you said just start with a small printer, and I'm like, have I gone
That's not
overboard?
converted.
Yeah.
Deborah. So she has
Yeah.
a printer that's not converted. It's an Epson printer, but she bought it from Epson. It's 5 something, right? You said.
570 plus
But
tax.
how long ago did you buy it?
I bought it. I think when September. I think I bought it in July.
That was the question I wanted to ask. Why not just buy a sublimation printer direct?
You
instead of
can.
converting? So
Because that's what she said exactly.
Okay, please send
So,
me the link.
but you know what, Deborah?
Yes, I can
So
send you.
for this small one is the A4 paper, right? A4
Yes.
seven.
Okay.
It's
Right?
A4. That's the downside.
I was just gonna let me land.
Mhm.
It's A4 and it's 570 plus tax, blah blah blah.
Yes.
The one that she's gonna convert,
Yeah.
it's 200 or so,
Mhm.
200
Yeah.
to convert. Now, Deborah, if you had added just a little bit more and get the 15,000
Oh,
and convert that, you
I
will be
didn't
able to
know.
print 13 by.
Maybe I should do that. I didn't know.
No, I know you
Return
didn't
it.
know, but I'm just saying that. So that's what I want to tell the guys now. Like, look, where's that paper? I'll show you.
Maybe I should just buy that.
Maybe return it, Deborah, if you have the receipt.
So Deborah,
Still.
So
No,
I just
I don't have to
Actually, I
return.
just took it
Okay.
upstairs right now, the 15,000. I just took it upstairs because it's just taking space. You're able to print this guy.
Can you sell the 1,500 to me instead of buying a new one?
Yeah, I need to make sure it's working. I took it upstairs. It's working, but I just I'll make sure
If-
it's fine for you. Now that you asked, I got you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Please, yeah, instead of buying a new, I was actually scared of converting. I've seen so many complaints online
No,
about
don't
their
worry.
printers not
Please,
working
I
and
used it for. When did I get it? Just Staples, Best Buy, Staples, anywhere that sell printer. It's even on their I have an account with Epson.
Yeah.
I just buy
But
from
once
there.
you convert, you can't use it for. printer.
Exactly.
yes.
Guys, once you convert, you cannot use it and you cannot get any warranty on it or nothing. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a living testimony. I use my 2720 for good 3-4 years. Actually, it's upstairs. I
Wow.
just dumped it there. It still works. But I mean, this guy can print everything that I need, right? The 15,000 though, make sure you convert it perfectly well because I had to, well, that was my fault. So I was trying to get into DTF or no direct to film. And then
Yeah,
I went to,
DTF.
no, I was trying to get into Eco Solvents. I now
Oh.
bought another Epson 5000 and converted it into an Eco Solvent and didn't work. And I was so upset. That was why I got this 30K one because I was very upset. So don't mind me. I do crazy stuff. I was very upset one time. Somebody, I was trying to buy a house. That was when I was very young, 23, 24. And the guy, they did 419. I don't know if you know what 419, like, what's that? What is 419 in English? Please,
Scam.
Scam. They scammed me.
Oh.
And I was so upset. And I went to take my real estate license. So I can buy my own houses myself. Okay, guys? So don't think I'm that crazy. I'm just saying. Okay. Because once
Sometimes crazy is good.
Yeah, crazy can be rewarding.
You get things accomplished, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's because you have no knowledge. They can always cheat you on things that you don't know. Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the printer. So, and I'm gonna continue to play back so that you can hear. So the point though is you can go Deborah's route, which is perfect because it's a sublimation printer. You will never trash that printer, unlike my Epson one. Do you understand? Because it's sublimation, it's always gonna work. It's not gonna be a bad, you can always get warranty and things like that. That's a great part of it, right? The only downside is it's not big enough for you to print. And we Nigerians, we print a lot of big stuff. We
Yeah.
Africans, we print a lot of big stuff. We're not gonna be stuck to the what's it called? A4, which is the 11x7. So for example, you will not be able to print for this tumbler. This is a 30-ounce tumbler. Even the 20-ounce tumbler, you will not be able to print because you can, you can look at it now. This is the A4. Even if you feel this, it's not all the way. The only way you will do it is, which are other tricks I'll tell you guys as well. Don't feel like you are stuck. It is very simple. If someone wants a design and you only have this size, we are jumping out, but I need to, because if I don't say it, I'll forget. Your design should not fill the entire tumbler. Use your sense. Do a design that fits what you have. A nice design that fits what you have. You get? And do your design like that. Do you understand? It doesn't need to fill the entire thing.
Okay.
Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are two different ways to do design. You can do full bleed or just not full. This is a full design, right? You don't have to do full design every time. And matter of fact, if you are selling to, this is North America, you are not just selling to Africans or Nigerians, you're selling to the whole world.
Yeah.
Only Nigerians and Black people, we want full color. White people don't want full color. They just want your name. They just want James, David. So you are going to sell to everybody and their mother. You're not restricted to selling to one person. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
That? Okay, good. Now, let's finish this printer. Again, this is my recommendation. You can get the Hippo. Those are the only two I will tell you. It's on the website as well. It's on that link. But I can, do you have your printer already?
No, I'll go buy.
Okay.
I wanted to finish this then.
Okay, if anybody wants this, I can sell you this.
I can buy that.
Yeah, that's fine. So because that's the only one I have anyways. The other one is almost empty. I can give you the rest of, but I think they're there. I can just give you that, you can, let me see one second. Yeah, this is it right here. So let me just show you guys what it looks like, because when you pour it, another thing is this ink lasts a very long time.
Okay.
They last a long time. I mean, when I mean a long time, up to a year. Yeah.
And that's the Hippo ink, right? Hippo
Huh?
ink. That's the
Cosmos
Hippo-
ink. Any
Cosmos, okay.
sublimation. Okay, guys.
Doesn't
Any
matter what
eco
brand.
tank printer lasts you a long time. Cartridge do not last you nothing.
Yeah.
Even your home printer,
Yes.
eco tank printer, it's an ink port. They're not gonna dry up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Same thing applies to this guy. This is a Cosmos ink, and you can see there's still a lot in there, right? I just pour what I need. So for example, maybe I'm using a lot of black. This black seemed like I wasn't using too much, but this yellow seemed like, oh, it's almost over. It's even finished shape, you see? But I still keep it because that little thing, you know, what work it can do. So this is what this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you guys. So when you're converting, when you buy your printer, it comes with sets of inks. You do not put those ink. You buy this ink. In the olden age, so how will I say, in the olden days, people literally use syringe.
Yeah,
Don't do that. That is why these guys are smart. They now make their bottle to fit into
The tank.
exactly.
mhm.
Yeah.
You get? So you're not doing that syringe, messy, anything.
Yeah.
All you're doing is the same way that you will fill your regular ink. Just make sure you're putting yellow into yellow, because it is also a CMYK set of ink. It's the
Yeah.
difference is this is sublimation, that is regular paper ink. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So all you're doing is filling it exactly the same way. Before it was very complicated because you have to use syringe, you know, some people are still doing, but the only reason they are doing that because they don't know this exists, right? You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be just, if you know, you know, I would say that. So that is the ink. And let's just finish playing this because I'm sure she's gonna say something that I'm gonna.
This is Epson Eco Tank 15,000. This printer costs approximately $700. I purchased this one because it can print 13 by 19. Okay, these are both sublimation ready printers now. I hope this helps.
So the difference, one prints regular A4, 8x11, and the other prints 13 by 19.
19.
Now, do you know why I bought that one? Because I was making a lot of pillows. When you are doing pillow, you have to join 4 of this. And then you have to be me. I am very
Economical prudent.
no, I am
Talented.
Eh?
Talented, say it.
Amen to that. I do not want to see any mistake. I don't want to see any line. I am very very finicky to the
Yeah.
ask even Deji that works with me. I don't want to see any, if it's a mistake, I cancel. Even if the smallest mistake like this, there's a girl that works with me now. She's my follower. I said no. Not that the customer would see because they don't even know what it's supposed to look like, but it's because I don't know. For me, it's just like a problem.
It doesn't
Quality.
sit right.
Yeah. So when I was doing it, I would have to use 4. And it was so annoying. I like I said, I can't do my daughter's hair, not because I don't know how to do hair, but because I have no patience. Patience is 0. So I have to trim and make sure I join from the back. That joining was annoying. I'm telling you guys, and sometimes time consuming. I said, okay, there has to be a solution. And it was now looking, then I'm like, okay, I can use this. The 17 by 13 is straightforward. You don't have to join 4. You join 2. And the join you are talking.
And if you do smaller size on it,
Exactly.
you still can.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You can do your A4, you can do your
Yes.
A4, you can do your 17 by 19. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you're still able to do both, and you're not joining so much. And your
yeah.
compass, you're not joining. Everything else, you're not joining. There's nothing big that is so big that you need to join. The t-shirt, nobody's going to wear 17 by 19.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? And for sublimation, this is a sublimation t-shirt. This is 100% polyester. I'm wearing it today so that you guys can see the difference between sublimation and cotton that she has. You can see that it's breathable. This is what they use for sports. All the sports, this children basketball, baseball, they use soccer because it's breathable, it's lightweight. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm wearing it so that you can see. So you can do large designs on it. Okay. So let's go back to I have so many stuff open, right? I don't even know. So what is sublimation? Yes, you do need a computer. What softwares do you need? Now let's go into the software now that we know. So first of all, look at this. These are all the printers that you can use. Sawgrass has it, but those are expensive, right? And where you can order them and all that, right? Okay, guys, these are different places you can order, okay? Your printer must still be converted through, though you don't need to use blah, 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 blah. For example, Sawgrass, you don't need to convert. The Epson direct sublimation, you don't need to convert. But if you buy Epson 2800, it's just a regular printer, then you need to convert, right?
Excuse me, Fola. I
Yeah.
have the Epson 2850 for stickers. Can I buy that again and convert to sublimation?
Is it an Echo Tank?
Yes, it's EcoTank.
Yes.
Can I buy it again?
You have to buy it again, but because you can't use, so you cannot use a printer you already have at home. That is,
Yeah.
We can't, because the system is gonna clog. Do you understand? Because it's the first ink the system finds that it gets used to. Also, guys, you need to download the driver of the ink you are using so that it can recognize the ink. Very, very important. Yes. Or else your pictures will not come out nice. Okay, guys? You need to download the driver. So for example, if we go to Cosmos Ink, I'm going to go to Cosmos Ink and I'm going to show you. No, they have it on Amazon. That's good. They didn't used to have it on Amazon.
The Cosmos ink.
I just saw that they have it on Amazon. When I was buying it, they only ship directly to me. Oh, can you guys see my screen still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
we can see it.
Christmas, Black Friday. This guys, you better buy inks. Very cheap. Okay. So for example, if you are here, right, and you want to buy the ink, sublimation ink, right? You need to buy the replacements. Because they always have the way they do this thing. Sometimes it's confusing. Let's see here. So, okay, you see, bottle refill. Okay.
Okay.
That's the bottle. This is the one I have, right? This is very old when they have you see this one?
Syringe.
Because some people buy the wrong printer and they still have to use this. Yeah. Do you understand? So they sell it with the syringe for them. Okay.
Oh.
So this is the one I buy. And that's the one I used. This guy is $10.
$10. Wow.
Yeah. When I buy this, I buy like 10 because I don't want to have to worry about it. You know? $10 US dollars. Don't forget that.
And they ship to Canada?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we get a list of all these inks? Like the materials that you were showing us earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sent
she
you
has
guys
the
on
list.
the email. I attached the 27 things that you need to know.
Oh,
Right?
Oh, you sent me that email?
no, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No, I didn't get an email with a list.
Yeah.
You didn't get the.
I did get.
Oh, you didn't open it. Okay.
I don't think I got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my email. I'm gonna show you guys when you get it and what it says, okay? Because she's asking me a question and I wanna
Okay.
can't spell it. Okay.
No, the O before the S.
Yeah.
After the S.
Don't worry, I still pass my class. It's okay. All right, so now when you get it, they send you this. Thank you for your purchase. Here's your download. This is the zip file. This is the driver. You know, You have to download this driver. You see the zip file for your ink, or else it's not going to record. See, regular printer is just going to recognize the regular ink. You know what I'm saying? You need the driver to tell you this is a different ink and the quality needs to be CMYK. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know about Zippo, Zappo, whatever the other ink. Hippo, yeah, Hippo. I know Cosmo very well. So I've used Cosmo. I don't know about Hippo, right? It's called. I don't know if they send a link or not. But this, they send you the link. So you guys need to make sure you have that link.
Okay.
When they send you the link, just download. It's just straightforward download. You know, it goes into your wherever you're using your printer, right? It's simple download. Okay, it's nothing big deal. And of course, if you're in my mentoring class or whatnot, and you want to set up, I mean, I'm there to help you to do the setup, right? So, Debbie and Vicky, Shade, this is what you should have gotten, right?
Yeah, we didn't get this.
No, I didn't get it.
No, it's there.
It's there in attachment. It's there.
Oh,
I have
You have it now. She says, don't worry, you don't have to worry about it now. Don't worry about it. It's there, okay? So
So I have a question from what you sent. You sent printer setting and like videos on how to set up the printer. I wrote it down, so I won't forget. So is it for the converted printers?
yes,
Okay, that was my.
it's just for you to see the same short video.
Yeah.
It's more detailed,
Yeah.
you know, for you to sit down, like, okay, one by one, this is how we do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So people,
Is it the same?
Yeah.
The visual broadcast.
Okay.
yeah, this is the same one. But don't forget, if you need me to send you a word, send me WhatsApp. I'm better with WhatsApp, guys. Send me a WhatsApp. And she's like, I know.
oh, I don't think I have your WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll send you my number and add me on WhatsApp. It's easier for me because literally, and then let me give you guys one little thing that I've been doing. Once you start getting customers, send them to WhatsApp, okay? Because they follow you on WhatsApp and you create a list. Okay, guys, create a list.
A broadcast list.
I name everybody customer. I name you Shade Sublimation. Sublimation. You know why? I have a list of everybody that wants to do
this. What you mean?
Okay. So on WhatsApp, you can create 1 second. It's what's this thing called?
Broadcast.
Thank
Broadcast.
you. Broadcast or a group or an interest, something like that, right? So I have a broadcast for all my customers. I have a broadcast for my sublimation. I have a broadcast for my balloon teaching. I have a broadcast for t-shirt. I have a broadcast for my event people, because I also have event people that I sell my prints to. So this is a nugget. You know why? Because when you have a list for your customers, Christmas is coming. Guys, not this Christmas. If you're not doing anything, do Christmas. Okay? Christmas, I'm gonna tell you the holidays you need to do. I'm not trying to be the only one making money. Okay, guys. Christmas, you need to make. Nobody, they will buy more. But they will buy more, put chocolates inside.
Yeah.
Love it. They will buy more, Gio. Sorry.
Yes.
It's like packaging. Packaging is everything. Anyways, don't let's divert. When you make a mug or anything, I don't know if you get anything from me. Who is a customer before sublimation? Nobody, right?
No.
Okay. Because if you would have been annoyed, but then you love me afterwards, because the way I send you things, you will buy after. So the key is to send your customers, once they are your customer, not that just random people, because you want them to have purchased, they already like you, they already have interest. So you take a video or a picture and broadcast it to them. What, guys? Let me tell you guys, disclaimer. Some people have been very upset, okay? Because I send it literally every week. Before I used to send it every day, but I try to so I send it every week. But those people that were upset at me have come back to do big things with me.
Wow.
They see, every time you see McDonald's, what's the first restaurant your child knows? Thank you, because McDonald's is everywhere.
Yeah.
They are not apologetic about it. They are there. to showcase themselves. The same way you're gonna be showcasing yourself.
Amen.
Yes, I do cake every day. Send the cake picture. They need to see that you do the cake. It's true, guys.
I think that's part of the mentorship program that we need, like
Exactly.
somebody to
And if
or
there's
tell
a
us what to
girl
do.
that I'm doing, there's a girl that I mentor. If I don't see, she started hiding herself from me because I'm like, Bookie, you have not posted today. I don't see it.
Wow.
Why? What's going on? Because if you don't post, nobody's gonna know you. You
Yeah.
know, people actually call me. Sometimes I'm like, I'm on rest, guys. Can I just take a break? They send me a message that they have not seen my WhatsApp status. When I wake
Wow.
up, the first thing I send is 10 to 20 of things that I do. I want you to know I do this. I want you to know I do balloon. I want you to know I do this because or else you know. Nobody, you can't be hiding your talents. You understand what I'm saying? You need to be out there. Look, the people that are billionaire, how did you know they are billionaire? How though? It's because they show themselves that they are doing something, right? Why are you buying iPhone? If iPhone did not advertise the iPhone, right? It is very, very literal, but we don't take it. You know what I'm saying? It is very simple things that, but we just ignore it. Or maybe we don't have the courage. For God, I'll make you ginger out that courage. See, there's this word they say, if I do not push you to your, if I don't drive you to your destiny, I'll drive you crazy. That is me. I will drive you to, you'll be like, yes. Because how did you find me though?
Exactly.
How did you find me?
Just on Instagram.
It doesn't
Instagram.
matter. Yes. I post at least 3 to 4 times every day on both my pages. My event page, I chilled. Eh? Thank you. On my Snap, not just my Snap, my Facebook, my IG, my TikTok. It is my market and I make him see, I can show this within how many years. Guys, this is not free. I pay. And I can say by the grace of God, and I'm not taking the credit. You know, some people say they go into debt opening something. None of this. This is literally all like, and I'm still very good. Like, I can take a vacation tomorrow. If you cannot take a vacation, then you're not making money. If you cannot wake up to do what you need, then there's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to be using debts. You know, yes, you can use debt, you can use line of credit, blah, blah, blah. I use that, but they're all paid off. You understand what I'm saying? So that is just on the 7, you know. Ginger.
Thank you for this ginger.
Okay, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. So the software we are going to be using, it's not going to be a Cricut. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cricut or Cricut is something. It's
Whatever it is.
whatever. Okay, we are not going to be using that. You know why? Because it has limitation. Cricut still till today, I don't know why they have problem. They are still struggling to make their design bigger than what you need, right? So let me show you something. This is my Cricut. I don't know why I need to make this thing small. Great. Okay. All right. So for example, let me upload something to make as sublimation, right? Because this is HTV, so we're going to upload a picture for sublimation. This is a sublimation mask. This is a mouse pad that I did, okay? For example, this mouse pad is supposed to be 11 by 8 point something. If you are using Cricut, I'm just showing the steps, straightforward. I don't bother about all this simple. I just go to complex, make sure everything is perfect, okay? Continue. If your file was a SVG, not JPEG, SVG or PDF, it would ask you if you want it to be just a cut file or just a print file. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is JPEG. It's not giving that option, okay? So just go apply, continue. Now, this is what I mean. And Cricut is slow. Another thing I found out with Cricut is they do too much update that you could be in the middle of one job and you're like, what is going on? You can't even do your work because of updates. Updates is not one day. Like, So you see this cut file, right? Meaning it just wants to cut it, like HTV, SVG file. Nothing is gonna come out of it, no printer. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna cut it. But this is what you want for sublimation, because you want to print and cut. Okay, so you click this and then you upload. Now, I've never even used Cricut, maybe one time, but it's so annoying. But I always teach it so that people understand why I don't use it. And all these rubbish steps, I'll show you how Silhouette. I shouldn't be saying rubbish because I want to record this thing. Our Silhouette is quite straightforward. Okay, guys, are you still online? Because I can't.
No, we're there. I'm
Thank
here.
you.
I'm here, Fola.
No, you can't.
So you have to-
You don't have to buy.
Okay,
You don't have to buy a Silhouette machine. Okay.
okay.
So click this and you add to your Canva. Okay. Now, this is where the limitation is. Okay. This is HTV. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna show you. Another thing is people will like, oh, teach me Cricut. It is annoying that I don't even like to.
So with HTV is heat transfer.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
transfer, I know. But you know, it is very useful, very useful. You can make t-shirts, thousands of t-shirts, but I'll show you how to make. Well, it's not my class, but I'll kind of hint some. But so you see how you see this little icon?
Yeah.
It's already telling you there's a problem.
The size of the
Problem.
file is too
Too
big.
large. Your size has to be within 6. Even why is it so reduced down? It was 11 point something by 8.
It's still that 8.5 by 11.
Oh, okay, okay, I can see. I need glasses.
Small one first. Me, I have glasses. My daughter.
Oh, good, because I need glasses. I can't see. So
8.5
exactly, I was gonna say. I thought, why is it 6? So I'm dyslexic, so I read backwards as
Oh,
well.
wow.
So
Yeah,
the sense
very
one people are
intelligent
dyslexic.
people,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's 8.3, right?
Yeah.
What can you do with 8.3, guys? One of your best friend is Tip, and it's in that list. Don't worry. Don't be like, it's in that list. Don't worry. We'll go through the list. Tip. And if you go on I'll send you my link to my Amazon favorites, whatever. I don't get money from it, just list, but I don't promote it. You find out the list there. Okay. So this is 8.3. Only baby shits.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, guys.
yeah.
Only baby shit, very small. Even this mouse pad, this is a mouse pad that I made for my clients last year for Christmas. You can't make this mouse pad. 1 second, I'll show you. See, you're already 1 inch off. Okay, guys, you're already 1 inch off.
Yeah.
So that is my problem. And Deborah, that is going to be a problem because you have a 11 by something printer too, right?
Yeah, I think I need to get the 2850 and convert it.
So let's put this at 8. And now it's fine. So for example, if you are to use this, let's say you have something smaller, which is fine. You just send it to print. So all you need to do is, so because I have so much print machine, I have a list, but I'm going to use the Cricut Maker 3. I have the regular one, and then I have the Silhouette Cameo. I bought that Cameo because I wanted something bigger, 24 inch, which I'm still learning to use for the past 1 year. So don't ask me why. Use it. That'll be another class, okay? So, but I'm gonna, for example, if you want to print this now, what you're gonna do, because it's actually not gonna print from there, from the Cricut, it's actually gonna print from your printer. So you're gonna do whatever one you want, which does not matter because you're not gonna use it. Click make it, and then it's gonna now ask you where you want to print it. That is when your printer comes in, right? Your printer is totally separated from your software that you use. Okay, so now because this is a Cricut, it gives you this what's this thing called again? Borders, right? Because you need to, that's another annoying part. Very, very annoying. You see this, Max?
Yes.
It needs to be perfectly aligned, or else, especially when you're cutting, it will not cut perfectly.
Yeah.
The reason why this line's calibrated with
Calibration marks.
See, I need some degree, right? Let's let those separate. It's because sometimes you need to cut. For example, if you are doing cake toppers, you see that's what she's very good because she used that, right? Tell us how you manage, because me, I take it, it's so annoying for me.
It's very annoying. It's the first time I really messed up.
Ah.
And then you
But
know
even
what?
after though.
Yeah, because first of all, you have to calibrating is not going to be that the plain page that the crack on. You just pass that.
Yes, it needs
Then
to
you're going to go like it's making.
Yeah, so it needs to measure it, it needs to make sure it's cutting the right design,
Right.
or else it's gonna cut off, and then you're gonna mess up a lot of blah, 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 blah.
And
Now-
after calibrating, you push it back in.
Exactly, and it comes back,
English, the calibration is what?
sensor.
Like a sensor.
Yeah.
So it's gonna censor this guy
Oh,
here.
no.
Let me use my mouse so the guys.
For there's this page that comes in
So
the
when
hand
you
like
do the calibration on-
Oh, no, so that is when you're actually doing calibration on the printer itself. No, that is done after. I mean, that is done before you, exactly. So this one is already calibrated, blah, 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 but this needs to censor it and cut. So let's back up.
Yes.
When you're doing sublimation,
Mhm.
you don't need this.
Okay.
Forget
Mhm.
about all of this. But if, for example, you want to cut a cut stop or cut something,
Yeah.
and it's a printed and it's a print and cut,
Okay.
not just a cut file, right? It
Like
needs-
stickers.
Huh?
Like stickers. for
Exactly.
example.
Oh, exactly. It needs to read it and cut it perfectly, or else you're gonna have white lines, or it's gonna cut off and things like that. So I don't go through all of this, but
Okay.
for example, you have to now say, send it to cut, send it to print. Print and cut, right? I don't even know this one. This was my, I didn't remove it. That's why it's showing.
Yeah.
So forget about that, right? Now, when you are doing sublimation, guys, very, very important. Only when you are using a sublimation machine, you do not mirror. But when I will tell you again also in silhouette, because on this one, I don't want to teach you this. I just want to tell you so that you know that you should not use crickets, because I'm thinking you will do more things, you do bigger things, and you can do more things with silhouette, okay? Silhouette is free app to download. It is free.
Oh, it's free.
It's free.
I just downloaded mine.
Exactly. It's
Download it.
download online. Okay, guys?
got it.
And I did not buy the business until this year. I have used the free for 5 years.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
guys? Don't worry about it. So I'm just letting you know. So when you send this and say continue, it's gonna ask you where to print. Now you print. You see, send to printer. Then it prints. When it prints, that's all you're doing for sublimation.
Makes sense.
That's all you're doing for sublimation. But you see all that long route? Now let's go to Silhouette. Silhouette Studio. See, I can pronounce that one very well. Okay.
Silhouette.
Silhouette Studio, okay? Is my person. And this takes so long, it's just preparing maths, like and I can't close out of it, so. Now we have to wait.
Guys, you left the food there?
So it's asking me where to print, blah, 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 blah. These are all the printers I've ever had. You pick whichever ones, whatever, and then you print, but I'm not printing on here, okay? So I'm gonna close this and then I'm gonna go to Silhouette, okay? So on my Silhouette Studio, let me move this guy. What's this? Oh, okay. So this is my Silhouette Studio. This is Silhouette Studio. When you open it, I need to really reduce this. Okay, this is what it looks like. You can see that this is the shirt that I just printed today. It's very straightforward. Open it. guys, one thing. I know everybody's thinking, where do I get design? Or how do I get the design? What do I do with the design? I know I'm jumping, but I know it's in your mind. And you're like, oh, Fola, how did you get this design? Number one, if you don't want to spend on a designer, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
But if you don't want to spend on a designer to do your design, Etsy, and I have the list on that thing. You can buy your design on Etsy. You can actually find people on Etsy to make your design for you. You can buy templates. You don't need to pay someone. You can buy templates on Etsy. So the template would have the design and space for either picture or writing the name. Okay? So you
Okay.
don't have to spend money on someone to do the design. Do you understand? So don't be scared like, oh, I'm going to get into this business. I don't know what to do. There's no every design. There's Etsy, there's Creative Fabrica, there's different ones. I have some open and I put some lists on that thing too. Okay? So don't worry about that.
About the Creative Fabrica is almost the same thing as.
Yeah.
I subscribe to that.
Yes.
Also,
It
there are
is.
people that sell to you.
Yes,
So
yes.
you download that
You
one.
can download the free fonts and everything, yes, on Creative Fabrica.
Yes.
Yeah.
Free funds. Yeah.
Yeah, free fonts. And they even send it. I have it open here, right here. I was going to show you guys. So those are part of the places I was going to show you where to get stuff, and also Etsy. And I'll tell you how to look for stuff on Etsy as well, okay? How to look for stuff? Okay, I'll tell you how to look for. So before that, let's just finish this. So this is a matter of fact, there's a gift basket right there. I just want to show them quickly. So for example, this is a design. You can click as many design you want to open. That's another thing on Silhouette Studio. Okay.
Oh wow, that's cool. Because
That's
pre-cut you have to do it one by one.
Yeah, you just go to your folder. You click on it. Go ahead.
You have a new page, you're starting off new without any design.
Okay, I can close this guy. This card all is gonna close. Now it's gonna open. But I'm really, this thing is annoying me the way it is here because I can't even see what I'm doing. So this is the app, Silhouette Studio. Okay. Open it. It's very straightforward. And the mouse pad and the mug that I made is right here. I need to use this one to make the film. So this is the mouse pad and the mug that I was just showing.
Yeah.
That I was gonna upload there, right? Did you please don't put it back? Thank you.
So, well, you have to buy all those other things yourself, right?
Yeah. But that's the thing, I mean, the less you buy, the better for you, right? You make money, and we'll talk about the money part because that's the key, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
Yeah.
we'll talk about the money part. And on the list too, there's places to buy blanks.
Yes, I saw that.
And there are
Or do you sell blanks?
I sell some, so we'll talk about that as well.
Okay.
Let me show. So you want to see when you open it, it's blank, right? Discard all this. Let's just say they were never there, right? Because it's telling me your things that you closed before. You sure you want to delete it? So this is what it looks like. Very plain, very simple, nothing. This, you don't need any of this because you're not cutting and this and that. But when you get yours, it's gonna ask you which cameo you have. Before this, I didn't have any cameo, and you don't have to put any. You just put just auto, okay, or none. You don't need to put anything. The reason why mine is there is because mine is 24 by 24 inch printer, right? The cameo that I have. And before this year, I didn't have that. So I'm gonna do like I didn't have it, okay? So you come here, for example, you went on Etsy, you went on Creative Fabrica, or you have one, your brother is in Nigeria, is very good with design, made you to design flyers, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Have you already downloaded it and you just upload it. So for example, I would decide to do this guy, I want to do this, and I'm going to scroll down and be like, let's see what else I can do. Vacation, I want to do that. Oh, by the way, look at this magnet. I think I have magnet for you guys there too, and I have it printed, okay? And and I'll bring everything up, and I just click OK. Okay, and then everything is going to in each mat, because you need you to size it, right? Now, I can make this bigger. If you zoom out a little bit, you can make it bigger, okay? This is the vacation here, okay? That's, you make it bigger with this plus sign, plus sign, okay? So this is one of the design. You can make it as big as you want, you see? And this is Mr. Sang, which is the mat. Okay, so now, for example, you want to print this guy. Here is telling you the sizes. Always make sure that your print border is on, but that's what's going to tell you this area that is going to print. Okay. What's that smell? Yeah. The print border is on. Okay. You don't need a cut border because you're not cutting. Okay, guys, make sure your print border is on. That way you kind of have where it's going to be around. So for example, here now, I'm going to change this to none. And you see how it's going to be blank. And then I can change this to 17 by something, or what was that one? I want to use that. No, 19 by the one behind you.
This one?
No, the one on the bigger one. I don't want to use the small one because all the print's bigger, right? Oh. The outside, 13 by 19. 13 by 19. 13 wide, 19. So, so wide is 13, right? Height is 19. I'm assuming everybody's gonna have this one, right? So this is the mat for 13 by 19. You see that? You can have it in different orientation. You can have it in landscape or portrait.
Portrait.
Yeah. So if you have it like this is the angle, right? For example, that's the angle there, right? Over here. Okay. So make sure it's there because see this thing right here? That is your print area, the print border. Okay. I'm going to remove the cut.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Does Silhouette do print and cut as well? No?
Yes, they do. Print and cut.
So I can actually print and cut my stickers from.
Yeah, but you have to now have the cameo though.
No. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So right now we're just talking about sublimation, right?
Yeah,
Sublimation,
yeah.
you don't need to print and cut anything, right?
Mhm.
So media size, 13 by 13 by custom. (13 by 19). Okay, I think I changed that already. Okay, I didn't know. So when you're printing on Silhouette Studio, right? You see how you can read this. You have to think about it. When you wrapping an item, you are facing it to the product, right? Meaning when you turn it around, because I have two examples here, and you're going to tell me which one you like. You need to be able to read this guy.
Yeah.
If not,
It'll be the other way.
yes,
Yeah.
it will be like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is called mirroring. What's that smell?
Like this one, like that.
You need to be able to mirror. Sorry? Yeah. So do you understand? You need to mirror your image on Silhouette Studio. You need to mirror your image, especially if you are using a converted printer. This guy mirrors it for me.
On the other one, I have to.
Yes. On the Epson, you have to, I don't know, on the Deborah, on the Sublimation Epson one, do you mirror or does it mirror for you?
I mirror. There's an
Good.
option for it. So I just have
Exactly.
it.
Even mine, there's an option, but because I don't want to have to think. So this is when I started like this, it's a problem. Like I'm worried. Did I mirror? Did I not mirror? Did I mirror? Did I not mirror? So because I have this now, I just let it do the mirroring. I don't have to worry, but you guys need to be very focused on that, or else you're gonna print a lot and it's not gonna be mirrored.
Every product you mirror.
Every design you want to do, yes, you have to mirror it, okay? Or else it's gonna be backwards. So for example, in this case, I'm gonna show you how you mirror. You go to objects, you do mirror, and then it's gonna ask you. So for example, I didn't click on the item. So you click on the item like this, right? Sabi, you good?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, so you click on the object, right? And then you go to objects, mirror. Now, I know people get confused. Please, guys, don't worry about the vertical. Just do horizontal so that you're not confused, okay? Mirror is mirror, just do horizontal. That way it's mirrored. So you just go here and you click horizontally and it mirrors it. Do you understand? So when it print, as long as you see that you cannot read, then it's mirrored. If you can read it straightforward, then it's not mirrored.
Mirrored. Okay.
Now, so that is the main thing. You have to mirror it. Now, on your printer, I want to say something. I'm gonna unmirror this because I don't need to mirror, okay? But I want to say something. Your printer setting is key. Okay, then this might be the only thing I'm going to ask you because you writing down, it's not, but this one is a step that I don't want you to miss. So when you click on print, and for example, we're going to go to the Epson, 5000. I'm going to use that as an example, okay? This guy, ET. So this is where I remember ET is Echo Tank. 5000. It says it's offline, yeah, because it's offline. But anyways, this one says it's online. So you have to go to preference. On preference, this is what it looks like. First of all, on the Epson 15,000, there are two options. You can print on the 5x11 or the 13x19. The 13x19 is actually called the Super B. It says 13x19, right? Now, let's say I'm just going to use this, right? You don't need any of this. The main thing is, you see where it says quality? Make sure it is high.
Oh.
Make sure it's high, okay? You don't need to play with anything else here. You have to go to more option, okay? More option. You go to custom. This is when you're setting up your printer, whether it's the small one or the big one, okay? The same thing. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
You go to advanced, and Deborah, this is for your 15,000 that you're gonna get.
Okay.
You go to advanced. You see how it is here? It says Epson Vivid. That is the ink that comes with the Epson, right? You don't want that. You want this ink. You want the RGB.
Okay.
Always. RGB always and 2.2. You see, there's different, right? RGB always and 2.2. Okay.
So that will affect the quality of the whatever you're printing out,
Yes,
right?
it
Okay,
will.
good.
It will. So because you see, there's original and there's preview, because there's a little different as the vividness of the ink. So you say, okay, now it's back here, and that is how you always have to print, because if you do not, or else it's going to be flat. And when I mean flat, it's going to print like regular ink.
No, you don't want that.
Exactly, you don't want that, because then it's not going to be transferred into your, that's what I'm saying. So for example, you just print, but because I'm not using that Epson, if I'm going to print now, right? And I want to print this guy and he's 9 by blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go to print. And I'm going to look for my
Printer.
Yeah, my printer, which is this one here. This guy, F500, okay? Preference. So, 1 second, it's not, so you see how this is different, right? Here is asking me simple, not simple. I want it to be ICM, but you don't need to, I'm just showing you guys. And then I always, before, I used to have a lot of problem with the paper setting because it was too much work. First of all, I need to change this to a bigger print of paper. I'm going to use the 11 by 17. Or should I use this one? I use 11 by 17. Or even, let me even use this one just for you to see, but it's going to cut off. You guys are ready to just see the way it's going to cut off? So let's just do this, and it's going to cut off, okay? And it's going to be landscape, and then I'm going to change it from roller to auto feed, which is this guy. But auto feed can be any of this size, the big size or this size, right? The roller is the big roll inside here, okay? So once I do that, you see a mic, and then I always do highest. So anything I do, I make sure it's the best quality or whatever, right? And then, what did I do? Okay. Layout. So here I see it says print preview. I like that because I need to see before I print. I'll show you guys. And then you see it's already mirror image. Remember, I changed that back, so mine already say mirror image. So if I say okay.
Sorry, on the regular printer, would it have print preview before?
No, it wouldn't. Deborah, does your Epson have print preview?
Yes, it does,
Because
but I
it's a
don't use it.
sublimation printer. But I've never, no, not on the converted one. So this is just getting ready to show me the print preview of what I'm trying to print, and it's gonna cut off, of course, because the size of what I'm printing is bigger than the A4 paper, right? So, but that's just to show. So you see how it's gonna cut off the whole other part. So if I send it to print, it's just gonna print from here.
And it's mirrored right now.
It's exactly, you see that it's
Yes.
mirrored because it's backwards, yeah?
Can you use that printer to print on this plain A4 paper?
Yeah, this is
And
A4 paper.
cardstock as well?
Not cardstock. Why would you use cardstock?
I was just asking.
No,
No.
because it's just regular paper, sublimation paper. It has to be sublimation paper, yeah?
Yeah.
That one I use cardstock on it. Do you understand?
Sublimation paper for sublimation printing.
Exactly. You can't use regular. Did I miss that part?
No, I'm just a bit confused. Okay, so, when the ink, like, okay, maybe if you want to make like a topper, for instance, maybe like all those characters, 13 characters. And then, can you use this printer? No, you can't, right?
No. So let me go back, step back a little bit. Vivian, right?
Yes.
And I do, I'm really bad at names, so I'm just trying to put the page Shade, and I remember Eunice. For you, you're gonna need 2 printers. Yes. You cannot use sublimation printer for regular ink.
But I already have a regular printer at home. It's not gonna work.
No,
No.
you already have ink inside.
Oh.
You cannot put sublimation
No,
ink
I know
inside.
that, no. Okay.
So now you need 2
One
printers.
more, okay.
One for only designated for sublimation. Did you, am I cold?
I'm cold, so I'm about to look at it.
Is David, I said I should increase it to. Okay,
Cool, works fast.
yeah.
If I recommend a good printer too, my HP has been giving me grief.
Yeah, so any printer you want, use,
That's why.
huh?
Mine is not clear, not bright when I.
What printer is that?
That HP.
Use Canon or Epson. Okay, Canon is okay, I use Canon now.
Regular printing, not.
Yes.
Okay.
And make it echo tank,
Two echo tank
Yes.
too.
because it saves you money. Cartridge is too much money.
It's very frustrating.
Cartridge is too much money. Are you guys still there?
Yeah,
We're
we're there.
here.
We're following. Don't worry, Fola.
No.
Yeah.
So, Vivian, you're gonna have to invest, because you do cake toppers in a Cricut, which you have, in 2 printers, because now you can sell the toppers to other people too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's more money to make.
Yeah.
So because you're gonna cut all your cut stock and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe you should come and teach me how to cut, because there's some cutting something that already give me a headache. So yes, you're gonna need 2 printers, one designated for sublimation and one designated for regular ink printer, okay? Now, with this guy, so let's say I decide I don't want to print, I'm just gonna cancel it, and I'm just gonna use this big guy here. And I want to be full because I just want to show you guys. So I'm gonna go to print again. I'm gonna change my setting to the size of the paper. Everything else is gonna be the same. It's just the size of the paper that I'm changing. So you have to always remember that no matter what you're doing, you have to know the sizing of what you're doing to match it. So first of all, this is auto feed, right? It's no longer sorry, it has to be rolled. It's not auto feed. And then everything else is fine. So
Why is it rolled? Because of the paper size?
yes, so I'm using the F500, what is in front of it?
The master
Okay.
printer.
570, yeah.
Okay,
A
okay.
24-inch printer.
Okay.
So apply, and it's gonna print. And this prints and cut for me, which is good. I like that because I don't have to be waiting because it's a roll anyways. I mean, how do I cut it, right? So this is gonna cut now, and then it's already mirrored. You would see that here I can read it, but when it prints out, it's mirrored. So I'm going to go through, it's almost 12. I want to go through everything you need to be successful, and then we will do some sublimation. The only person that I would not be able to do is Sabby because she doesn't have anything, but Deborah, you can do some things while we are working as well, because I would like to see your outcome of your sublimation as well, okay?
Okay.
I only have the heat press.
Okay, that's
Paula.
fine, but do you
Yeah.
have a sublimation printer?
Nope. So I'm gonna watch and take notes, which is perfect.
Okay, good. So you see how it is here,
Yeah.
it's big. So for example, if I had other things, I can add things to it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be just one, and that's how you, so for example, I offer prints, sublimation prints. I sell to vendors as well. So for example, you're like, you know what, Paula, I'm not ready to invest in a printer. I have my heat press like Sabina has. Can you mail me, I would like to buy some print, you send me a design, and then I print it and I put it in a envelope that doesn't bend and mail it to you, and all you do is heat press your stuff or whatever. So, but then I'll put it in a gang sheet like this, meaning it could be longer, it could be bigger, but I'll just put a bunch and then you have to cut it. Okay. So I'm gonna hit print just because I already did this, but I'm just gonna print it so that I can see. So this shows me all my inks, right? I mean, that's basic stuff. Every one of them does that. So let's go back to the list of things we need because that is key. We already know the Silhouette Studio is the best to use. There's a free version, which I say everybody should use. Nobody should be buying or paying because there's no need for it. It doesn't disturb you from printing larger or smaller. It doesn't do anything really. I don't even know what it does. I don't know why I paid just there.
Oh, you paid for
I
it?
just paid this. I think I'm trying to be big girl, but so it's just there. Eh? I mean, it's true because I've not used it.
Yes, I don't know what
I've
you
not
paid
used.
for.
I don't know exactly. I've not used anything out of it. So, I want you to watch the full video here of how to convert, which we've already seen. It's quite straightforward. You buy your printer, you unwrap your printer. It is easy. Make sure you buy this guy or the Hippo one because it already has the tips. If you buy anything else, then you will have a problem because then you're using exactly, and that's the messy. And now you don't know which part that you're going to, this and that and all that. So now, heat press, Amazon, perfectly fine. That was what I started with. The heat press.
Wait,
Which one?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm
So
sorry.
is it this heat press that?
No, I was just gonna say, I was gonna tell you which one. So I had a 15 by 15. This is a 20. This is a bigger heat press.
The red
Okay.
one or the green, there's one beside.
So there's two.
Yes.
The small one is a newer heat press, but that is a Hetronian or whatever. This is a new machine. I don't even recommend it. It would not do sublimation. It would only do HTV. Don't buy it.
Or can this do HTV? The other one you had? Are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So let me go back. A heat press you can buy on Amazon. Very, very straightforward. Very, I'm going to show you. So this is my Amazon list. I'm going to send you guys this link. It's very, very useful. It has the t-shirt starter and it has a sublimation starter. When you click on it, it will tell you all the things that I've bought before, even blanks that I've used. Okay. So if like the tumbler press, all this, blah, 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 blah. It has different things. Colac, I have used it. It is good. There's no difference between Colac and Aesop. Everybody carries Aesop taper on their head. Okay, this is sublimation paper that you need. You need it, so you don't need regular, you can't be regular paper, okay? It has to be sublimation paper.
I have
Deborah,
a
I know
sub.
that you already have sublimation paper from Epson.
No,
Sally-
no. I didn't buy from Epson because they were
Okay.
expensive. I just bought the printer and I bought the
Exactly.
ASOP from Amazon.
Exactly, ASOP. Cola is cheaper, does the job.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
show you, it is not, trust me. I have it here, it's on, in my printer, somewhere here, but I was using it and I just switched it.
You
Right
call
here.
themselves
Huh?
photo paper, right? Koala, yeah. Yeah. it's paper.
One second. No, I'm talking about sublimation paper.
The one
Okay.
using there is koala thin glossy paper. Is it the same as sublimation?
No, that's different, so that's different, but,
Okay.
3,000 thing. But this is it right here,
Okay.
Okay,
this is what it looks like,
okay.
okay?
Nice.
Okay. The sublimation paper is the same thing, and this is a ASOP. This is ASOP.
Okay.
So, I'm just telling you that I've used both, there's no difference at all, like.
Even in terms of
Let's say-
quality, production. Same thing.
I used, so there was one time I got an order, Chicago, 500 mods, going to Chicago. This was costing maybe 40 something, this was $20, I will use 40. Peter, I use my brace one now. It's like, why would I spend all that money? It's the same thing. So I use this and the mods today still stand. Nothing's gonna happen to it. This mug was made with that. I just filled this morning because I was just rushing, but you see that the ASOP is still right there.
Yeah.
It does the same thing, it's still the same thing, it's nothing different. So you can use anyone you want, anyone you feel that is, you feel like. Parchment paper. Anyone in the US or maybe will travel, if you go to, no. It's not Costco, there's another one.
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club?
Sam's Club, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I travel a lot. I mean, I drove to Buffalo. I mean, I have their card. Guys,
What's that?
Butcher
butcher
paper?
paper will last you forever.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys do this.
I ordered some off Amazon last week, actually, a little bit though.
It's very easy for me to use.
I can get people to buy that from America and bring down for me. That'll be
It's
cheap.
heavy though, Deborah.
They're driving. They will just
Okay,
put it in the
good.
car.
I
Yes,
just drive
yes.
to Buffalo and I pick it up and,
Okay, sounds good,
Maybe
yeah.
get it from my niece. It's from
Sam's
Sam's
Club, it's
Buffalo.
cheap.
Yeah, that's like how Costco is. but-
Yeah, Sam's Club, but you have to have a membership.
Membership, yeah.
You just like Costco.
Costco.
Yeah, you have to have membership.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to go down to see where my hip, So this is the 15 by 15 hip press, but I don't think
have
this
that
is
one.
what I used 2 years ago. I don't even think they have it anymore.
That's what I have.
I have this one,
Okay,
yes.
That's the one I have too.
no, that was what I started with. Yeah, it's upstairs. Deji, can you bring the hip press? That's fine. Yeah, any hip press, doesn't matter. Hip press is hip press.
Yeah, as long as it has heat.
But the thing is, we're AliExpress. Guys, the thing with China is,
Oh my God, that's
if you want to return or whatever is the problem, yeah. So, but guess what, guys? Let me tell you, even Walmart sells AliExpress stuff, but now it's on Walmart's neck. So if you want to return, you can return.
Yeah,
And Amazon too. So save yourself from not knowing
exactly.
and buy from Amazon or Walmart. And returning if it's not working. You know what I'm saying? But that's fine. I bought mine from Amazon. It's gonna bring it. I've not even used it in so many years. I just let it in. But the one I bought is like yours. It has the mug, it has different things. So that's the one that I bought first. It's like almost the same thing, it's 15 by 15.
Yeah.
That's so it's side swing. So turn it on, it still works. The other day I needed help my husband and my daughter to help me with some t-shirt I had. I don't know, so many, and they were using this, I was using that. And then I was using that, and then I have cricket press actually too.
That one.
Okay.
That one is useless.
I know.
This record.
Yeah, well,
It's useless.
people like fancy it.
Exactly. Don't even bother. Okay, guys, don't buy the cricket heat press, please.
No.
No.
So,
It has what is on the express, like she said, you can do Amazon or
yeah, so I want to just show you different ones. This is the one that I have there.
I see a lot of people
I
use
heard they're
this.
good,
Please,
yes.
don't waste your money.
No, I have one already, not this.
Don't waste your money. I'm not telling you to buy this. This just came out because I just Googled heat press, and that's the first thing that came
It
up.
shows up on my Facebook all the time, and it seems so.
Yeah, and Instagram. a lot
Don't
of
buy. I
people.
have it here, and even
Yeah.
for HTV, it's a problem.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Video is not good. Don't buy it.
Okay.
So just buy this $300.
Yeah, I have this. I have
But
that
buy
one.
a 15-inch one. That way it's
Yeah, that's the
Mine
one
is
I have.
15 by 15.
Yeah, 15
And even
by
that I
15.
find a little small.
yeah. So buy a 15 by 15 or bigger. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one I have, Crew
Yes.
Yeah, this is the one I
Works.
have too.
Yeah.
But you know, the downside to this, it doesn't have the attachment for 20-ounce heat press for the mug, for the tumbler.
No, none of them have.
No.
So I had to buy
Only
another
mugs.
one.
None of them have. You have to buy a tumbler press. I have a
Tumbler
tumbler
press.
press right here.
Yes, but it's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You good? You have a question?
And it's reasonable too. I got mine brand new off Facebook Market.
Okay, this machine.
Oh wow, I got
Yeah.
mine from
None of them
Amazon.
have a tumbler
Two
press.
220, I think the guy made me pay, not a lot.
Oh wow, that's
Still in the
okay, now that
box.
is a
Yeah.
small
Very
press.
nice
Wow.
Chinese guy.
oh wow.
Tumbler
I'm
press are this
still in
small.
the box.
Still in the box. I had to unbox everything.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good buy. I'm trying to check how much I got mine. But I bought it on, I think they had it on sale. And I
Okay.
bought it. I'm just, yeah. How much did I pay?
Eventually, I have to get a tumbler
Because
press.
if you use the press, you press it on. If you use the tumbler, you have to turn it around.
So, Deborah, how many heat presses do you have? 2
No,
or just
I
the
have
one?
this
The cream works.
one, and then I bought the tumbler press because I didn't know that it didn't have the
Tumbler press.
the tumbler, the one for 20-ounce.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I had to buy PDY Life, PYD.
Press it again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There's space here. When I press it, then I turn like this, press it again. Right? So it's 4 times. Do you understand? If you see, you don't have to buy press now. Okay. Make money. Use the money to buy big. But the
I can hear that, Fuller. Yep.
no. Guys, disclaimer,
Yes.
please.
Repeat what
buy
you just
the
said.
top press.
Yeah, you said it like 10 times, so that means it must be good.
No, this more press. I have one
Yes,
here.
you have 2 of them. I saw it in your video. I'm like, oh.
I have one safe. I just bring one here. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
when
We're
you
listening.
buy the machine,
Yeah.
okay, if it comes with 3 in 1, 1,000 in 1, blah blah blah. Because the mugs you burn, he has no timer. You will burn so many mugs. But this guy, even if you are deaf, God forbid, you will shut up. You will not burn it. Do you understand?
Which one is that?
Only thing that Cricket makes that is good is the mug press.
Okay, I figured that too.
Please
I'd love to get a mug press.
buy yourself a Christmas gift. Is the mug press?
Really?
Yes.
Yes, I planned on doing that. I suspect I
Yes.
need to do it.
But I
ASAP too.
have a mug press.
I know, but the Cricket mug press, it has a timer.
Yes.
You don't get to burn a
Oh
lot.
my God. And they were doing how many % sales
Yes.
off at? Oh my God. I should have gotten
Deborah, where did you see the sales? Tell me.
Michael's, you know, because when
Really?
you go,
Oh,
because-
Michael's. Yes, yes.
so when you go
They
to
sell it.
Michael's, they have at times
You just
the mug press or whatever it's on sales.
Yeah.
But the more
Yeah.
I will keep checking. I realize I need to get one because of the time and it
And
seems
it's
so
a good
convenient.
press, you press it because it's
Yeah.
tiny.
Oh my
Okay.
God, I didn't know.
All the ink is out of the mold or whatever.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's a great.
okay.
I have to check the price for it.
Yes. If you go
Then I'm gonna
online,
Michael's,
I
yeah.
have
Michael's, yeah.
allergy. So guys, sorry.
Okay.
Let me say on that. I need to say something because I know
But-
what you're doing, but I wanna make sure you get it. Now,
Okay.
buy the mug press.
Yeah.
You need the mug press. I use the mug press for tumbler. I've used the mug press for bottles.
Okay.
I have some bottles there.
$249.99.
The price right now.
Michael's.
Yeah, but
Right,
Michael's
yeah.
always has sale.
The mug press.
They have sales, but then the Michael's store sales does not apply to Cricut.
your customers. Cake.
Oh.
All your cake
So,
customers.
but right now, Cricut's, the mug press is.
Guys, listen.
Yeah.
Mugs are the cheapest thing to make.
Mhm.
You will buy mug, let's say opoju. It's too much. That's what opoju means. $3.
Yeah, definitely.
A blank. Eh? You know, all this is called blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yeah.
to in terminology so that when your customer is trying
The
to
lingos.
so that you to be throwing some lingo.
Mhm.
When you buy your blanks, the Christmas gifts, nice. You give them for free. You'll be looking at it.
But why are you whispering? We are the only ones here.
We want to hear too. See why I wanted to come in?
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to give you guys a. So
Yeah.
$3 mug you sell for $30. Ah, hey,
Sitting on
that
a
is
gold
how many
mine.
percent?
And there's
You hear me? Oh?
100%.
You buy mug. You buy gift bag things that you use to package that mug well. Eh? When you post that mug, 45. Please don't. Somebody upset me last year. Me, I'm selling gift for $45, $55. You are selling for $30. I asked her, I trained her. I asked her, please, what profits are you making? I don't understand how you make money, oh. I understand you get small customer. Me, I get customer too. I'm not saying you sell, but I'm telling you. She now asked me, can you please sell me mug? No, I can't. Even if I sell you mug, I'm selling it to you. The amount I'm going to charge, you know, I'm not going to give you discounts because you're trying to sell it for $35. My mug is $55 gift package because I have my sweat, time sitting down there. I didn't spend time with my children and I'm there now. $35 is not working. So you package your mug, you sell mug blanks. You see, I give you free blank like this. It's not much money, just because we are not business partners. There's no need for me to be doing a.
So, Paul, I'm going to interrupt for a quick second. How much do you sell a mug?
I sell my regular mug $15.
Okay, okay.
There's there are different sizes of mug.
Yeah.
There's a 15 ounce and there's a 11 ounce mug. The 11 ounce
yeah.
mug for $15 or so. The bigger
Yeah.
one for a little bit more. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I do the design. Is this my makeup or your makeup? I don't wear makeup. Maybe it's just my hand date. You know what, my hand is good date anyways. I saw blanks are not expensive. Okay, guys. All these guys, I'm giving you guys magnets. You do all of them today. This frame, I don't have to you do it at home. I have stuff there that you do at home. But my point though, you need to make mugs. You need to buy the Cricut machine. Mug press is less
Mug press.
than
Yeah.
$2. You buy mug, blank mugs. You can buy a whole carton of 36 for less than $100. 36. Let's multiply it. That's $3. Let's multiply 36 times. Let's say minimum $15. Let's just say you want to do it with $15. 6 times 15 is what? Who is math person here?
3 times 15, that's
The bankers in here.
5. We said 3 times 15 is 45.
What's equal? You are just sitting there, you are watching Netflix. What's the Nigerian movie? African Hollywood. I don't watch TV.
Oh, you know what?
I don't even watch TV. I don't get paid to watch TV.
Yes.
get paid to learn.
Yeah,
On my YouTube, I'm learning. If I'm on IG, I'm learning. I'm not watching, God forgive me, but this guy that died, if not that, everybody is talking. I don't even watch. I don't understand because who is the guy say? I don't know. Until somebody beg me to make shirts, like, please let me go and watch so that I won't. Even my brother-in-law called me, like I spelled the name of the guy, say it's not my fault. I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I even news I don't watch. I watch what
Can't talk to her.
would increase me or improve me, so that when I talk, I'm talking sense.
Yeah, like when I'm looking for balloon or that for the year,
Yeah.
I check someone's page and I see she's following.
It's all dirty.
And those are like exactly. So how much is that? How much? Five something?
540.
Your mug, that's for the whole $500, and your tip paper, $30. Mug, how much is them? I've already calculated mug, already calculated. Sitting out there, and the thing is telling you, "Mom, I'm done." You put it around, "Mom, I'm done." You know, so you make money just chilling and doing what you like, and you're in your own house. You're not taking the bus to somebody, you know. So, anyways, we are already diverting. So buy whatever press you think works for you. Okay. I mean the heat press.
Yeah.
One last question from me.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Is butcher roll the only thing I need from Sam's Club? I'm already sending my sister-in-law a list so that
From
she
Sam's
brings
Club, yeah.
butcher roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Butcher. We already talked about the sublimation paper, and like I said, I use the A-sub, but you can also use the collar. Yeah, Amazon is fine. You can use the Amazon. The link is there too.
Okay.
But anyone just, you see how I just put heat press. Don't just buy the blue one. That one is just to show, because I've not really used it. My daughter used it. I don't know if you follow, if you saw a video. She
Yeah.
wanted to do a Christmas something for her friends for her favorite teacher last year. So she made a t-shirt and she used it. It's easy to use because you just push it in and the thing automatically press. But the pressure for sublimation is not there. You know, sublimation is pressure. Yeah, so you need to make sure
Sorry.
that.
The different types of pressure, how do you know to set the machine?
So it needs to be tight enough. I'll show you guys that are here how it needs to be tight enough. If it's too loose, the heat is not going to go on the shirt. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you just have to make sure it's tight enough, but not too tight that you can't open it. Okay. So we talked about the ink, and these are just some different blanks and things. You can see right there, there's a puzzle that I make. Now, guys, heat tape. And that's the butcher paper. You see, I say Amazon or Sam's Club. You know, I don't keep information like it's already, you know, I just showed you, but now you see that it's there and it's in the email that I sent you. So heat tape is big. I have been a victim of buying heat tape that messes up the mugs because you have to be very careful. Because sometimes you buy the heat tape and it's not good. This brownness goes on your tumbler or your mug, and that's a problem. Okay, guys, so I know Deborah is good with that already, but Sabi, when you buy your heat tape, when I send you the link, you should you can just buy the same heat tape that I buy, just so that you don't fall into a victim of buying the wrong one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you buy a good heat tape, because the heat tape is what it makes is it transfers heat. I mean, it's not hard. So I don't know how to explain, but it's not, it takes heat. It takes heat, exactly, but does not exactly leave any mark on it. And you're not using it only that, you're using it on everything, because you need to pull things down. You don't want things moving around, because that's another thing with ink. Once it moves, that's how it's going to be there permanently. So, but when you use the tape, yes? When you use the tape only, right? You good?
Yeah, we're good. Listening, don't worry.
That's the heat tape. Blanks. I use image creation. I also use imagecreation.ca. See? Where is it? Imagecreation.ca. They have a lot. That's why I use them. A lot of things. So I've also bought stuff from China because they don't have a lot of things either. As much as they have, they don't have. For example, they don't, I don't know if they have this I got from China, this is from China as well, even this two is from China.
Not everywhere in China, you have their.
So, no, because I do research and that's part of like a mentorship if you want, so, for example, I have like this, let me say like, okay, Christmas is coming, what do we want to do? Let me.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Christmas is coming, what do we want to package?
In what, Deborah?
In the mentorship program.
Yeah, I wanted to ask her,
yeah,
how
I
much
feel
is
I
the
have,
mentorship?
yeah, I have basically all that I need for the business,
Yeah.
but how to really run it to be successful,
Yeah.
where to get, the best blanks material, and then how to market what I have.
Yeah.
So I figured I should join this class first, get to know
Yeah.
her
Okay, good.
before,
Mhm.
uh,
Where do you
asking
get your blanks in Ottawa? Where
Guys,
do you
are you
get them?
there?
Yeah, we're there.
Yes.
All right, so we're talking about the blanks. I get my blanks
Yes.
from either this guy or I buy from China. When I'm buying from China, I ask the people that are kind of close to me or taking my mentorship class, okay, I'm buying this, are you interested? And
Mm-hmm.
then you say, okay,
So
yes,
you
I'm
pull
interested
and
in
buy
my-
together.
you want.
Mhm.
And I give them
Which
the
makes sense.
price, that I'm buying because I know that they're also selling, right? So all of these are from China. I don't have to make it up. And this, all of this as well too.
For image creation, are they in Canada, in Toronto?
Yeah. So it's imagecreation.ca, okay?
Oh, it looks like they're
No.
in Canada.
Yeah,
they're in
but
Canada.
they're not in Toronto though.
Scarborough?
No, they're in Calgary or something like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I do sell some blinds, but I try not to sell too much because I know you can get some here. I would only get the things that cannot be found. Now, there's this t-shirt that I have that I sell too. In that box, on the floor, the bottom one, those t-shirts with the ruffle? Let me bring that.
Sorry, Donna, I see on your website as well, you have this color change, what's it called, when you put hot water in a mug and you change it, where you do it?
I think Image Transfer has it. It's mug. I have one right there. If not, it's China.
Oh, they have so
That
much
one
stuff.
actually I bought from China, but I just want to make sure, I want you to be able to get things.
That's it is.
Yes. See, one of the problem with this page is they have too much stuff that is so annoying.
Oh my God, they have a lot of stuff.
Yes, they do. They do.
Wow.
And also, Deborah is also
Yeah.
good with Amazon. She showed me some Amazon things. So another thing with this class is networking, right? You meet people, She's tried some things on Amazon that I don't know if you worked or not, and she can probably share if you call her. Deborah,
Yeah.
what about that thing that you said you tried? What was that again? Because I didn't go back to it.
You mean the magnetic
Oh, okay, okay.
stuff?
So how big was it?
I've not bought it. I want the customer to commit,
Okay, okay.
but it's
So for
20
example,
it's 20 by 10. It's just one
Mhm.
size.
Okay. So for example, this is mouse pad here. I don't see, it's called the magic mug actually.
Okay.
The one that you're asking. So I'll just do a mug search.
I do know that there are some vinyls that are color changing.
No,
that you
vinyl,
can-
yeah. But
Yeah.
no, she wanted a mug. Like,
Mug, okay.
yeah, you see that black one up there
Yeah.
behind? Yeah, that's a color changing mug.
And you can sublimate on that.
Yeah. And this thing is taking forever to load.
The color changing vinyl, is it on Amazon as well?
No, so for your vinyl, I will tell you to go to this guy. He's in Toronto here.
Scarborough?
Yes, what's his name?
I don't know, but I know there's somebody I bought mugs from in Scarborough. I can't remember the address.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to look for HTV. 1 second, I'll get his name now because I buy a lot from him. And he sells a lot of HTV as well.
So you don't buy from Michael's?
Michael's
expensive.
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 Oh, wait.
I've only bought from Michael's and Amazon so far.
So this is it. If you want to buy HTV, right here, it's called heat transfer vinyl.ca. So yeah, but you can go into the store and you can buy. So anyways, for the sublimation, I'm trying, they don't have the mug here, but they have a lot of other things. The other place I'm trying to think that I buy here is this is my main place in China, and you can see that I stock up, so I'm not running out of things. So for example, if I want to buy from these people now, I would have ordered because it takes like 3-4 days for the mugs.
So you shop here and the other store, the creative
Yes,
image creations.
image creation, yeah.
Okay.
So you buy your blanks from here, and they even have equipment, but I don't think you should buy it from there. It's too expensive. You know, you should buy from Amazon, right? So template and mockup, we spoke about the design bundle and creative fabrica and Etsy. Yeah. So let's go to design board. I was looking for design, but I didn't remember what the name, but now I'm glad I wrote it there. Design.
Where you search for templates, right?
Yes.
Or do I need to subscribe to this?
No. I think design bundle is free. You can get some free designs, but the thing,
License, well,
huh?
it's licensed.
Yeah. You see, and if you can pay, but I don't think I paid, but I get some. I don't come here often, I'm not gonna lie, because I use Etsy a lot.
Oh,
And I feel like everybody is on here.
it's gonna be common.
Yeah. So this is design bundle, and this is image creation. No, where's it? Image. Creative fabrica.
Creative fabrica.
Sorry, creative fabrica is right here. And the way you find things is you have to actually put the name of the thing. So if you want sublimation, right? Because it's sublimation design. If you go and buy, guys, so this is another thing. When you're downloading anything, make sure it's JPEG or PNG. If you go and download SVG, the color is not going to be there.
Oh,
Okay, so these are like sublimation, you see, and also when you enter sublimation, it tells you it is a sublimation transfer. The meaning the color is, you know what I'm saying? When they send you the design,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
RGB.
JPEG or STV?
JPEG or PNG.
PNG.
Okay, so for example, if you look at this now, and even though because some of them still try to trick you, or I don't know what I call it, dupe, what's that English?
This is so cheap, 20 cents.
Yeah,
Wow. When did you see JPEG or PNG?
so that's what I'm
Hey.
showing.
That's the fabric I use, right there, Paula.
Yeah,
That's my
Canva.
dress.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the fabric.
Canva. That's
Yes.
Canva. Canva is nice.
That's my dress right here. I have to check this out
So
tonight.
I have an account, I signed in, and maybe that's why I have this percent whatever off. So I don't know if you open. But this is sublimation, and Thanksgiving is coming. So of course,
Wow.
you
Yeah.
download. Maybe I'm about to download this one. I'll probably download
So
it.
Paula, are you on Creative Fabrica right now? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I have to go there. Tonight I
So
won't
you
be
see,
sleeping
that's the
after
catch.
this workshop.
Yes, but I can pay 20 cents.
Okay.
Add to cart, right? If I really wanted the design, I like the design, and yeah. So
So if you
if
wanted
it's
to
20
do-
cents, it's right there.
Okay.
I'll probably do this, and then I'll show you guys how this works. Give me a minute. The problem is I have so much password that I don't even know.
You're like me.
You guys can see that it's just popping up. Which one is working? You see? I don't know. Wait, what is this? Okay. So I'll show you how this works. So proceed to pay. For example, you're buying, this is a bundle. I like the bundle. It's not bad. It's not a big deal. I like it. It's
So-
something I can use.
So how much is in the bundle?
No, it doesn't have, doesn't, whatever they feel like.
You're having it for lifetime.
Huh?
You're having that for.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
No, she's asking me how many designs.
Oh.
The design depend on whatever they would decide to sell,
Okay.
right? See, this is why I can't let my employees use my laptop.
Yeah.
And my life is
Yes,
on
okay.
it. Literally, my kids, they go on Amazon, they just be spend. I'm like, go. No. So yeah, it's just I wanted to redirect me. I don't want it to, so that I can just download. That is the thing. Yeah, it's coming to here. Yeah, so that's complete. See, download files. So this is a process of a simple whatever, you download your file. These are some of the other ones that I've had, I guess. So just download. This is the license key for you to be able to use it.
Mhm.
You come here and you extract. Now this has 10 PNG. Remember I said it has to be PNG or
JPEG.
extract.
So, sorry,
Mhm.
before you download it, would you not have that information? If it's PNG, supposing you download it.
Yes,
and
so
it's-
sometimes, yeah, I'll show you. I was gonna show you that. So for example, it says Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. Right here, you should read the instruction right here. You see?
Okay.
And please, this 300 DPI is very important.
Okay.
Okay. No, this blah 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 instead download no physical blah blah. That's normal, but this is the important part.
DPI.
So for example, I have that. I'm gonna come to my Silhouette Studio.
I have a quick question before you leave that
Yes.
site. You have the option of downloading it for free or to add it to cart.
So
So
when
if
we
you-
tried that, it asks us to join a subscription, and I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
To understand, it's not the big deal for me to join a subscription
Sure.
that I'm never gonna use.
Okay, so
Mhm.
the confusion, I know I did the free, they have the 10 days free trial for you to download.
Yeah, and you
So
forget 10 days.
Okay, so after that, my card is
They're
going,
gonna-
I can cancel.
Yes.
So do you think I should cancel?
No, because you use a lot of cut files for your cake and stuff.
Yeah,
So I think you're
I
fine.
just leave it. Right?
I mean, I don't use it. Number one, I have a design. This is a company now, so I have a designer, more than one.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm not about to
Congratulations.
sit down
Wow.
and be doing, I do all this, I do printing, I do floor wraps. I do a lot of things, I do Canva pictures, I do a lot of things. This is
Okay.
very like 10% of what I do really, sublimation. So I have a designer, I have a bunch of people working for me, so. I'm
So
not-
can we use you?
You can use
If,
me.
if we
want.
need designs,
Yeah.
like, can I use you instead of, patronizing?
Yeah.
I'm all for,
Yeah.
keeping it within the community, so.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
that's
That's
good to
another
know.
thing. So, and I do offer that to the people that have the mentorship, whatever with me.
Mhm.
They send me the design or they send me the idea because that's the
Yeah.
the color scheme they want. And then we do the design, we do one, and then we do a reversion, or we do two, you choose which one. And then if you want something changed, yeah. That is because Nigerians, we want something that is Nigerian, right? So someone
Exactly.
doing a wedding, you're not gonna find that in Fabrica.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're not gonna find that anywhere, and you're not gonna have an Indian person do your design.
No. You
Yeah.
need somebody from the culture
Exactly.
who
So
understands to
exactly.
do it.
So someone like that knows that it's a Nigerian wedding,
Yeah,
Igbo, and it's a traditional wedding.
Mhm.
yeah.
The design needs to say that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you already have that. If that it's either, I do a lot of things. If you follow me, like you
Sign me up for the mentorship program already.
if you follow me, like you say, you know that I do a lot of things. I do
Yeah.
banners. I do.
Yeah.
I can't even think. I do literally everything for an event. I do everything, and this brought me to if I'm going to be doing events, I want to be able to do everything at that event.
Yeah.
The banner, the props,
Mhm.
the balloon, the flowers. So when I said I was upset, I went to do real estate. That is, you see. So when I'm in an event, I'm the planner. Of course, I have my years of planning. I'm the one doing literally everything. Now I've stepped back and just tell people what to do and have people do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I found that burn out.
You wanna-
I can't be the one on the floor, which even though I love being on the floor and doing the floor wraps, but then I have people that will do those things. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
I see it as
also-
growth though.
exactly, and
It
growth.
is growth.
That's
Yeah,
the
it is growth.
People to grow, and so
Mm.
you know what I'm saying. So it's a business that I'm praying
She's
and I'm-
creating
my
labor for
I want to
other
be the
people.
biggest Black print store. Women,
Right by your
Yeah.
side, we're here too.
okay?
Yep.
I'm not taking
Totally.
that.
You still do your IT.
And the funniest thing is I still got an offer to do so because in IT I focus on ERP, which is more of a workday implementation. I do implementation, right? And I just because I also have the license for Workday.
Oh, wow.
And I just got an offer. I'm like, I really don't want to do this, you
So
know.
you stopped it.
I stopped it this year.
Mhm.
Wow.
So that's why I'm able to travel, focus on
You've
it
been
because
working all this while.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
2, 3 jobs sometimes. When I have 3 laptops, you know I'm doing
Wow.
BMO. There was a time I was doing BMO Scotia at the same time I have my
You're an inspiration.
yeah. So I was
Yeah.
doing the thing.
And when she's when she's on an event,
Mhm.
she's also in school.
Wow.
I'm actually in school now for cybersecurity. Don't ask me why.
In school for what, Fola?
Cybersecurity.
You
Oh,
know what?
wow.
That's good.
Don't ask me why, guys. My daughter is like, Mommy. I said, I don't know. It's just it's about habits.
Yeah.
You like to learn, it's
I'm
good.
always learning something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So that's stretchy.
Yeah. So I told my daughter, and my second daughter, she's taking. I'm like, she made a surprise blind bag. I don't know if you have do you have kids?
I have a small.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this big thing about surprise blind bags, right?
Mhm.
Blind bags are things that you don't know what is inside, but they're supposed to be toys. So
Yeah.
she last summer this past summer she really wanted us to take her to the park to sell lemonade and this. I'm like, it's not that serious. We are not, but so this since we didn't take her, she decided to make her own blind bag. And she sold some in school this week. I'm like, what?
That's
Like
good.
now you feel like a mother.
Taking
I
after
told my
her mom.
husband, this girl.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm like, Titi,
She's catch her young.
she's
Catch her
9.
young.
She made
Yeah.
a blind
Wow.
bag, made a bracelet, made a bunch of things that she knows kids her age would. Mommy,
Good.
we sold 3 today and they're gonna bring. When she told me on Thursday they're gonna bring me money, I was like,
Wow.
She came yesterday. Mommy, guess what? She even called me because I went late yesterday. 2 people paid. I said, good job.
Taking
That's
after
good.
her mom.
Good job. You are, that's, I said, good job, mama. Good job. So keep it up. But, just to say that
Mhm.
you can do it.
Yeah.
As long as you put the mind to it, you can do it. So, I just want to show you how I upload this, okay?
Yep.
Any question about this? You know how to look for when you, the main thing to look for PNG, JPEG, and DPI. DPI is the quality, do you understand, of the image that you're buying. So you just go to 300 DPI. 300 and up is good, right?
Yep.
So you just go to Silhouette Studio and don't forget that I already unzip, because if you don't unzip, you can't find it.
Sorry.
Unzip the file. Okay, that is only because the file is a bundle.
Mhm.
If it was one, it's just gonna come as one, as a page, one page, right? So it came as a zip file. This is it, right? And then I unzipped it, right? And so,
Excuse me. guys.
okay. So I'm gonna go back to my file here to show you the download. This is the download. You have to double click on it and you're gonna see right here, it says extract. So you have to click the extract. If I click it now, it's gonna ask me, why do I want to unzip it again?
Okay.
Let me show you. If I do extract, you see it's gonna, why am I replacing?
Right.
Because I already,
Did that before.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, if I do it, then it's gonna replace what I have, but I don't want that. So I'm gonna just cancel out of this, okay? Make sense? You get it now? Okay. So I'm gonna
So,
close that.
sorry, downloads, and then you went to
Extract. After you extract, then it's just there.
something.
So on your Silhouette Studio, when you open, right? You open here, and then you go to the design, like to the file. So don't forget, guys, what I've done is I always use this this PC. I don't use the top one or whatever to make sure whatever. I try to be as organized as I can, but I'm not gonna lie. So everything I download goes to my downloads and I just use it from there. The only thing I'm organized about is when I'm saving something, then it's under my desktop and it's under different businesses that I have. So maybe you can do a lot better than me and do that. So for example, if I go, you see now I can't even find, okay, here, right? So I have resume, cybersecurity school, Roland file, business, you know, blah, 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 right? PMP class, because I also teach PMP class and I'm very big in my church as well. So my point is I have files and folders of different things. So if I go to businesses, I have different businesses. These are all the businesses that I have. Okay. So I have different files for them.
You do drop shipping?
Yeah, I
Do
do.
you teach it?
I don't teach it, I just do it.
Drop shipping?
I just started one.
Yeah.
I just started it like last month and
Yeah.
I haven't, but
What do you mean by drop shipping? Simplify that.
You don't have the goods, then you just.
I thought I was doing it.
Like, I have two, and I'm like, wow.
Sorry. Well, we
That's
should
okay.
talk, let's talk about which one you're doing, and then we can talk about that later. Okay. Huh? All right. So you don't, your bottom line, you're not even there, and the product is getting to your customer.
Correct.
The key is you finding the good product and quality, so that it doesn't come back to you.
Right.
That is that simple. But for you to do that, it is work.
Yeah.
All right. So, right, Deborah?
yeah.
Okay, because she does it. So now let's go back. Open. You want to open your file? You want some hot chocolate?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. And there's a microwave there. My husband bought me the small microwave when I moved here. So
I
And
hope
the
to
fridge
visit you
too.
one day.
Huh?
I hope to visit. We've never
You
been to
better not
America.
hope. You said I'm visiting.
Okay, I'm visiting. I wanted to be here, but the class, my parents-in-law came
Don't
in
worry, we are
yesterday.
here.
That
I'm
was
here,
why I did
and
the
my
online.
prayer is to get bigger, so don't worry.
Yeah.
So open this guy, and now you have all your files.
Wow.
I love them actually.
I just
Like,
put it
it's
in my
not just
cart.
big with Thanksgiving, but
Yeah.
US is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for example, let me see which one I would like. I think I like the thankful, but then guys, now let's talk about this design.
Do the last one. Do this one here, Fuller. Thankful, thankful.
This thick,
Mama.
No,
this
the one with the mama.
The one
The
with the
mama, yeah, because that's the patterns that I use.
Which one?
This, the madras, the very last, the mama, the pattern, that's madras.
This guy?
Yes.
No, the last one. Yes.
Yes,
So I was gonna talk about that right now.
okay.
Now, who can tell me the best file to use on a white t-shirt?
Oh,
It will be I think the gobble till you wobble. The thankful, the
Yep,
the first one.
that's
Yes.
a good one.
and then
Yeah.
the
And
number 9.
what are the thoughts, Deborah? Sabina, why wouldn't we want to use the thankful mama on the white t-shirt?
Because it has white. It's a
Exactly.
thankful and white, yeah.
Yeah.
So now though, Sabina, on your
Yes.
cover, it
Uh-huh.
will be fine. Because
Say that again?
the cover, you know, the cover material,
Yes,
it would be fine on that because it is creamish. It's not
right.
white.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we do not want to use anything that has any kind of white.
White.
For example, now, if I want to make something now, like this thankful, I can do that. This one,
That
I
one's
probably
good.
think twice about it.
First one is good.
You know, it's not gonna work. This is also good. This is
We can
good.
do something.
Yeah. Yes, Deborah?
So for this one, I think I can put it on Word, and then the thankful that is whitish, I can make it color. Just write
Exactly.
something and put it on it.
Exactly.
And print, because I can do that. I can use Photoshop as well to do all of
You
that.
can use
and do the
Photoshop,
color.
and for the people that are not technical, you can use Canva.
Canva, yeah.
Okay, Canva is free too.
Okay.
You guys like, do we have to pay for this one again?
No, no.
No.
I'm even confused. How do I go about using Canva? Why do they pay for Canva?
Not all, not all.
Yeah.
Only there's some things that you can't do, maybe, but just to bring your own file and edit, it's not gonna be, you don't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So you can use Canva, like she said, she's also technical, so she's able to use Shopify. I'm also technical, but when I teach, I make sure people can use basic stuff. So for the first thing, stay away. The second thing, use Canva if you want to take extra step, if you have time. If you don't have time, don't show them the one that have the whites.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, if you want to do this, if I do this gobble, I like this one, it's okay. I'm just gonna upload it. It comes right here. It's perfectly fine. I want it bigger. I want to see how big. Just want to see it bigger, just so that I can see. You see, this is the design. It's nice, very straightforward. You just print it, and then you press it. Okay. So let's go back. That is Creative Fabrica, Etsy. Let's go to Etsy. I just want to show, because I do Etsy a lot. You can see all my love, because those are things that I save. For example, this one here is this guy. This is our sublimation. This is our sublimation. So this is our sublimation.
Yeah.
This notepad is also from China. It's not from here.
Okay.
So we can buy in bulk and then.
Yeah, you can buy, exactly. So we can buy and then we all.
How long does
share.
it take?
So I always do air. As much as people don't want to do air, they say it's too expensive, but for me it's fine.
That is okay.
Yeah, why would I want to wait 60
And
days?
can I buy this from you instead of?
I have a few, yeah. So we can talk about that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So whatever I show you and you feel like, let's talk about it. And also I have a lot of this. This is a really. So the difference between this shirt and this shirt is a lot. This is also 100% polyester, but you can tell the thickness.
Yeah, I can see it
And
already.
you can even see it. This is, you can buy this from Walmart. This is different. And then they don't sell this at any, like, this is from China. I bought a bunch of the box, right?
Yeah.
It has the ruffle and it has this. This is really nice for birthday for kids or whatever, right? So I sold a lot of this as well. I was gonna show you this, but then I forgot. Did you take this, put this away? Thank you. Did you? So this is a notepad. You can do birthdays, whatever. A lot of people want favors, especially Nigerians, wedding favors.
So this is sublimation as well.
Yes.
Because this I saw you did on your page, you got, okay, let's use lace. You bought the lace, like the change bag.
Oh, choose that. That's not sublimation. That is printing.
Oh.
That is
So what kind of paper is that? Not.
photo paper.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was asking
Follow
about.
me. There's two girls that are doing great. You find them. That one, if you need class for that, join my mentorship. I will teach you that one for free. You need class for that.
We've been sidelined, Sabrina.
Class for that.
We
Yeah,
can't
I
hear.
know. We can't. That's
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
We said we've been sidelined.
Oh no. She was talking about the mentorship class, and then she was talking about favor, those chips,
Yeah.
the candy wraps. I think I did the candy wrap and the Capri-Sun things.
Yeah, party favor.
So I was telling her that that's easy job. She wants to learn that one, join my mentorship. I'll teach her for free.
What's your mentorship?
So talk about the mentorship, because I really
should
kind
talk
of
about
want to
that.
get on board.
Yes.
How much is it? Has it started?
Yeah. So because I think we need
My
that
mentorship
alongside
is
this.
not a lot. You might think it's a lot, it's not a lot.
How much?
You get me for 6 good months. For
Okay.
months. And
For
if
how
you
much?
pay me 1,002.
For the
Sign me
6
up.
months.
I'm sorry?
For the
Sign
6
me up.
months.
Okay. I sign you up, Deborah, verbally. You can call me, and if you know me, I don't know, I know she probably knows me a little bit. I don't sleep anytime. Any blank that I have, anything that I'm trying to get or trying to get to, I'm not one of those that, oh, she's just learning. Like I told you, the girl, we do, like, I still call Labisi yesterday. Labisi, I want to buy a flatbed. Should I buy it? She's telling me, sis, what do you need it for? I have to tell her that she's telling me, no, you don't need it yet. Because, you know, sometimes you need someone that does the same thing with you.
Yeah, keep you in check.
Yes,
As much as
yes.
I'm the one that trained her, I trained her balloon and I trained her sublimation. She does the same thing I do. Now we got into eco solvents. We got into so many other things. So that is me. I like to grow. And one thing for me is that if you grow, and I'm happy, your happiness is my happiness too. You know what I'm saying? So my mentorship is not, I don't think it's expensive. I know people that try, I've paid 5,000 before. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
That I went to, just to be there, and I didn't even get to even take picture with the person said. I paid almost 200. I still bought my flight, I still bought my hotel, and I'm still paying 3,500 for the next 3 months. To
Wow.
learn to be a business person, to learn it's network, to learn a lot of other things that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't know it, but maybe I'm not aware of it. So that's my that's my mentorship, 6 months. Want you, all the blanks, all the whatever questions, like the one, you know, you come, I'll teach, okay, HTV, this is how we do it. But these are other things. So like I said, I'm an event planner as well, and I'm not just a multi-event planner. I also have advanced certification, international event from university. So I have my master's, MBA. I did information management and computer science. So since we're talking about it, so I can tell you, okay, I'm not just experienced, I'm experienced big, but I'm also education big.
Yeah.
I'm also, I am an advanced early childhood educator.
Wow.
So I know what, if I'm talking about, we want to do anything for kids, okay, what packages, you know,
So,
some people
like-
have problems with, okay, I want a package. That's one of the things people would ask you. Like my friend,
Okay.
like the package, oh, it's a Chinese, okay, don't worry, I can think of how and what's a package, you know what I'm saying? So I have so many certifications. I also do non-for-profit. I do a lot of events. Actually, I have a big event coming in March. And
Are we invited?
you are, I was just gonna say anybody, and I don't know if you know that I did 2 years ago, the Easter one was free, but this is also from my proceeds and also the of me giving back. And what am I missing? I do so much that I can't think of.
Oh, the spiritual side as well.
Apart from
Very
the spiritual
important.
boss. And I'm a vending machine guru. Okay, I have an ebook. Vending machine.
Okay.
The vending machine, like you go vend in the store and.
Any vending machine you see, I can tell you how to get that, how to have your own and how to sit down like you're sitting down and it's making money for you.
Oh,
Does
wow.
that come with a mentorship class?
Yes, it does.
I feel like I need to sign up for that mentorship.
So the way it is I will talk to you and see where you are and see how to go step by step, because you don't want to. And
If
then
you'll be overwhelmed.
I need to say, okay, like the drop ship that you already have, that's
Yeah,
great. You know, how do we maximize that? How do you make money?
that's what I need.
You know?
How to maximize
You know
it.
what I'm saying, maximize what you have, and then
Yes.
what is next? You know what I'm saying? So vending machine, drop ship, all the businesses, sublimation, HTV. Actually, I have a class coming up, how to make 1,000 plus in an hour making t-shirts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I joined the live the other day, but
You joined the life, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
This is smart.
That's why I said it's so much. It's not,
Possible because.
huh? It's not one
I
day.
didn't say is it possible, but I also, there was this lady because I had to deal with, like before I came to this class,
Mhm.
but I've been like scared, you know, like, I'm like, are you doing the right thing? Are you doing this, are you doing that? So I was just on TikTok one day and I saw one lady that she just posted that just one post that she made when she started,
Mhm.
and then she got 400 orders.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
I know that could have only be God.
Mhm. And you
Again.
know, social media has taken everything to a whole different level.
Mhm.
So I'm like 400
Yes. Again,
in just 24 hours.
your mindset is everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Your
what you need to be
mindset is everything. If you do not think you can make it, and you don't have people around you to encourage you, to push you, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
You're gonna have a problem. I'm here to drive you nuts to make money.
Yes.
Look, in IT, if I show you my just Deloitte, even if I open Deloitte, 120K is what I make. It's not that I don't make money. I make good money. Okay, I'm a manager. You know, Deloitte, they don't do it as PM, they do it as manager or as associate. I'm a manager, so I make money. And that was even the entry. They gave me bonus and everything. That's the minimum. If I get an offer job, 120 an hour as a PM. If I get a PCO role, say $70 an hour, that's enough. But my point is though, I'm pissed 24/7 because stupid question they just be asking me like, I'm just like,
respect of your time.
thank you.
Like,
And I'm working like slave. I make ×2 doing what I love doing.
Wow.
I wake up and I come to work. I literally wake up the same way I wake up and I come here and I don't work weekends now. Someone was asking me, no, I don't work weekends. Before, yes, I work weekends because I'm trying to get everybody. And
Yeah.
you do that too.
Yeah.
But I don't work weekends.
Wow.
I have my weekends for my training. If I want to pick up an event, I don't even pick up too much event anymore because what is it? Event, I'll be there all day, I'll be sweating.
take down your decorations around.
I don't even like that thing. That thing pisses me off. I have Deji and my other guys to do that. You know what I'm saying? But this is real. You know what I'm saying? I come and I'm like, look, and I'm also a woman feminist to the core. I've been divorced before. I know what anybody can be saying they are going through. I lived with my daughter, my first daughter, on the floor when I moved back from Atlanta to Chicago. I'm US born, so when you hear me, I do not think Nigerian. I don't think like a Nigerian. I'm never late. You can tell it.
One time we got meeting you,
Yeah.
you in Nigeria.
Yeah. So people think I'm rude, but I'm not.
Ethics,
I am very, very focused
yeah.
and I know exactly what I want. So I was born in the US, but I schooled till 12th grade in Nigeria. I moved back here. I went to school in Illinois and I've lived by myself independently. No mom, no dad. I mean, my parents are perfectly fine. They are good. But my point is, the independent part of me, it's okay. Why are you crying? There's no need to cry.
We shedding tears.
My story is supposed to encourage you.
Exactly.
Trust me,
Yeah.
I have been there. At the age of 23,
I'm going to ask a
Yes.
rude question. How old are you?
I am 43.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm gonna be 43 in 2 months.
Yeah,
Goodness.
I am 43.
Wow.
I've been through hell and back, but I'm standing. My
Yeah.
point is, trust me, nobody can bring you down. Nobody can bring your glory down as long as God is with you. Don't worry about it. Look, I've been there. I lived on the floor. I was working for GE. Who knows General Electric?
Yeah.
I think in 26, I was already working for GE. And I had bought my first house at 25, doing great. I don't drive, I'm not proud though, but I don't
No.
drive used car. I don't know how to. I'm just me. Infinity, everything. Got married. I found one fine guy. I thought it was, moved to Nigeria. I'm like, I was working for UBA at that time. Not any kind of job. I was working, my guy is Jalo Waziri, The guy came, said he doesn't want to do anymore. After my first daughter, a year after, he just changed and everything. I had to move back with nothing because I'm not one of those that want to be. what I asked for on my divorce is as long as I can move back with my daughter and I have my daughter 100%, I don't want anything else.
Wow.
I moved back to Chicago, living on the floor with my daughter. I got then I got another job when I moved back, living on the floor, with one IT company. I'm not kidding. I got myself back, and I can tell every woman, don't see, this is one problem we women, not just Nigerian have. Someone said they don't want you and you're sitting down there for years. Why?
Hoping they will change. No.
You're not gonna
They're
change. No.
They are not, sweethearts. I know you say you left your daughter, your son. I don't know what your story is, but my focus is on you. You need to get up and do you. Let me tell you something. When they see you,
Yeah.
they will come back if they need to. But guess what? Anybody that is around you that have left you because there's a better thing coming for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
I'm not gonna meet you where they left you.
No.
That's it.
My daughter's my daughter's father
Dad, father.
for years always send me message, Mother, happy Mother's Day. From where? Why? My daughter is 15 now. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not trying to be prideful, but I'm not a woman you can just push to the side. I can fend for my children by myself. I'm not trying to say, I have a husband. My husband is supportive as much as he can, but he too, he knows. Reverend Funke said, if your husband say, I don't know if you know Reverend Funke, did you, Mom?
Yeah.
If your husband say, yeah, what is it? It's because you can't stand on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband needs to look at you and think twice before he talks to you.
Yeah.
It's not about pride. You humble yourself and you respect him. But he can't just say, from where to where? That is where we have put our men.
Yeah.
So that is another part of me. So don't worry about that. Let's go to business.
I know. Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I will support you as much as I can. I will ginger you as much as I can. I am a feminist to the core. Your success is my success, and that is who I am. Bottom line, I talk with passion about what I like to talk about. You will never see me talking about anything that I don't know or that is not me.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV, I don't watch Nigerian movie, and you won't see me fatty. Because maybe comedy show. I went to one comedy show this year. I said, how many 5 years? How many years? But my thing is though, I'm not a talker. I am an extreme introvert. I'm not an extrovert.
You?
I'm not. You think I am? You see me now because I'm in my space.
Yeah.
I don't like all these. I'm a choleric. I am like that. I am very focused. I am a go-getter. I know what I want. And I am the most honest, straightforward person. If I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to be like, I'm not doing. It's just what it is. You don't pay my bills, and you can't feed me. It's God that pays my bills and feed me. So why? No stress. So that is me, and that is my mentorship
Yeah.
fees. So I'll be expecting, guys. Yep, 1,200 for 6 months, and it's definitely gonna be discounted for after that, right? And a lot of things come with it. So now let's talk about Etsy. Hmm?
Yeah.
Are you cold?
I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yeah, you can get up and
I just want to see what
the Etsy. So let me tell you guys some Etsy.
So you open an account with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
It's better so that it's better because you know what?
Yeah.
All your items is saved in the purchase, and you can always have it there. I have so much. If you're on my mentorship, you get all my downloads
For free.
for Mother's Day. Oh, you want something? Oh, you need a design. Remember that design you saw right there? That's the Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it, right?
Also, you can get whatever you have already downloaded on Etsy from yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's what I already
Okay.
paid for. It's part of.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have over. Let me go down so they can see. I have so many things, and whatever I know, that I have over 44 pages.
Wow.
So I have so many things. There's no events that I don't have. I have Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, whatever, different things, right? So
Christmas as well.
any holiday.
So if I pay for the mentorship now, I can start making my Christmas.
Yes. Matter of fact,
So I want to
But-
make money.
yeah,
That's
matter
why
of
I'm
fact,
here.
by
Yeah.
next week, you will see my flyers going crazy about Christmas. Forget it.
Wow.
I'm going first of all, to my customers that buy in bulk. You know, something like the businesses.
We have
Get
to make
all their
money
orders.
this Christmas.
Then now, people that have businesses like Shade now. Oh my buy gift basket for your cake people. I mean cake woman. Sorry.
So how do you get your clients? Like, how did you start marketing your stuff? Like, sometimes people around you are not the ones that support you.
That is number one. The people around you are never going to buy from you.
No.
Yes,
Into Canada.
they're never going
There's
to.
somebody
They
that's
want
like-
freebies.
But it's not their fault though.
She used to
Maybe
tell
it's
me that she would
finish.
order cakes from me, and then she would tell me I'll do. She doesn't order. I'll be like, okay,
I
let me
want
do
a
the
cake.
cake. I'll do the cake,
I don't wanna pay.
and then she wouldn't pay. She'll tell somebody else, and then they'll take like I'm invisible. So he claims to be the one doing the business.
Mm.
So that's why
That's
I
even bad.
suffered for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really, she's supposed to be my good friend.
Can I give you one advice? You're the one that went to Fit Chapel or something, right?
Yeah.
I've been in Fit Chapel for 9 years. I love them.
A little louder, please, Fola. We can't hear. We want to be
I was
in.
in Fit Chapel for over 9 years. I
Yeah.
love them, but none of them is my customer.
Who, your church people?
Our
Yes,
friends.
You're
Oh,
kidding
okay.
me.
I'm not kidding. And I'm
I
not
was
just a
thinking that's
member.
how you
I am a
started.
deaconess and I am the head of IT. I do a lot.
Oh my
They are
God.
not my customer. I don't
Wow.
fight them, but I'm just
So when the women group, whatever they want to do, anniversaries, they need t-shirts, they don't come to you.
it's by force by fire is a problem.
Oh wow, they would rather do it in bulk from Nigeria.
Yep, or whatever,
Wow.
or they don't want to pay me. I have t-shirt that I've made till today that I've not even gotten paid. Safe. Just to say that the people around you are not your. Hey, wait. I don't want you guys to be upset.
Okay, I want to hear.
I understand though. I did a business in
Yeah,
2019
I'm struggling. Yeah.
Very few.
and
That's why I
my
said
friends
relax. That's why
didn't
I'm saying-
patronize me.
telling
I
you
had to pack up the business.
Don't be upset.
Wow.
It's not
because
you're
the
not
mistake I
doing-
made was I based my market
You
was
hurt
based
you.
on the
It's
African
the way the market
community.
is.
Yeah, you have to expand out of your own community.
Yes.
That's the mistake I made with that business, and
Yes.
I had to
So
pack it up.
you
I
don't want
didn't.
to start
Wow.
posting and
Yeah.
expect
Very good,
your
lucrative
friends
business.
and
It's
family
just-
to post for
yeah.
you.
Exactly.
When you post, it's for everybody.
I can go back into it now.
You
now that I have
understand?
Fola.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said the business I did in 2019,
Mhm.
I had to pack it up because my mistake was, I thought the community would, embrace
Support.
and
No.
patronize.
No.
But they
Even me
didn't.
standing here, it's not about only Nigerians. No, Indians. The person that was just Indian. Someone want to come. Yeah, anybody.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it.
No, if you have a mind, no, again, remember it's the mindset
Mindset.
shift.
Yes.
Do not focus on only your people.
Community,
People.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Please, or you would go, even your people will drive you crazy.
I was impressed for like.
Can we take a short break?
Somebody has told me, let me tell you, someone told me, hey, is it my money you want you to build house?
Yes. They say
Wow.
that a lot.
And you
Like,
second
yes.
guess yourself.
Yes, they say that a lot,
Really?
especially when you know you're going to make good money from it.
Good money.
They
Yeah.
just say, "Oh, you want to
Yes.
make it." Can we take a break?
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
For more than 8 months.
I need to go. Can we
So
take a
please,
break?
guys,
Fola is talking. She's
separate
not hearing.
yourself From that, don't be upset. Don't be
No, I did
upset.
that, yeah.
Please separate yourself. And if they do buy food,
Mhm.
but you tell it to them the regular price.
Yes.
No discount. My mom orders on my website. Where's
But
my
it's better. I think it's
Yeah.
better.
Yes. Order from my website. They order. I'm not talking about cheap model. They order regular price. I'll ship to them in Chicago. Any family that we are not fighting. It's okay. You understand what I'm
Um,
saying?
Can we take a maybe like a 10 minutes break or something?
Yeah, so we can do a 10-minute break, but let me just quickly finish this Etsy so that
Etsy.
Yeah.
we can finish the design. So for the Etsy, it's the same way you're gonna find the design, but again, because we're doing sublimation, you need to make sure it's PNG or JPEG and enter, please guys, sublimation. Now, if you want sublimation Christmas mug, be very specific, or else you're gonna drive yourself crazy looking through so many things.
Yeah.
Okay? Be very specific. Oh, what I do? Yeah. Yeah. And they're more visual than the other one. You can see things, yeah? Now, quickly, before I forget, you know, these are the regular designs, right? Now, for us that want to be a little bit more creative, you can say, sublimation design templates. 1 second. You see? Now, you can even go further by saying Christmas templates or New Year templates. What that means is, if you scroll down, I'll tell you exactly what that means. And also, we can do mock-ups. I'll tell you where to do mock-ups later. Mock-up is you saying that you don't want to actually make the design, but you want to show people the design.
How it will look like.
Yes, what it's going to look like, okay? So, I'm looking for a good design. No, there's no, please. Okay, guys, you see this?
Yeah, I like that. You can put pictures.
Exactly. You don't need to do any of the cuts, nothing stressful. Just put the picture in.
Oh.
It's already in the frame. So you look for, you see, skinny tumbler templates. Yeah. But you have to incorporate those prices in your price. Don't forget, guys, or else you'll be shooting yourself. Okay? So these are all different kind of design, but you have to look and see which one has the space for you to do. I have this bag. Oh,
Yeah,
you saw it on my. Oh, okay, see it there. Okay. So I have that's the pen. I have the pen. That pen is right there in this mug.
Okay.
So for the for the pens, do we drop them inside the tumbler press?
No. Okay, actually, I use the tumbler press, but my tumbler, my pen press is not here.
Oh,
There's
so
a
there's a press.
pen press, yes, but if you don't want to spend that money, I use the tumbler press. Okay?
And then you turn it around.
Exactly. Turn it
how many
around.
pens do I want to turn around?
I know. But if you do like me and just do one side, you only turn it one side.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Like, look at this. This is another template too, right? You can just put the picture in here, right? And then the writing is there, right?
But the writing is white, kind of.
No, but it will show though, because it has a gray stuff around it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is another template, right? You can just remove the thank you and put different things. So we can take a quick break, but let me quickly see something. I want to make sure I'm stopping.
So for the template, did you type sublimation template?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do they have Gucci and Nike and all those?
Yeah.
things?
They do.
Okay.
There's a Facebook group I belong to. The guy designs beautiful. I have this coach
Bag.
tumbler that I did.
Yeah.
No, tumbler. I'll bring it when I go upstairs. I'll bring it. So he sells his drive, but he's based in America. But the files are good. They are already. You don't need to edit anything. It's just like what we get from this place. But you know,
a lot of
really
them, and I'm
good.
sure he has the Etsy
No,
account too. He doesn't.
no. He only sells his Google Drive with over 20,000 designs. Just pick and edit to whatever you want.
That's nice.
Yeah.
On Facebook? How you put that?
His name on Facebook. Deborah.
Yeah.
His name on Facebook.
I think it's Stephen Fat One. I'll send it to you. I'll share his page with you.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
mock-up,
signed
like I
into
said, you
Facebook
can
on
do
my
your
laptop.
mock-up on placeit.net, place it, or design bundles.
Can you show us one?
Yeah. No. Because when we come back, I want us to make stuff, okay?
Placeit.net.
This placeit.net, right? This is see, this is my account, right? Huh?
No, I'm telling her that you sent it to us. It's on that.
Yeah, yeah.
email.
Uh-huh. So for example, if I just go to my, let's see if there's anything here. But anyways, if you go here, mock-ups, right? Apparel, blah, 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 blah. You don't even need to just come here and say, mock-up, right? The 20 ounce, the whatever ounce you want, right? Everything is free. You don't have to pay for this.
Wow.
No, you just have to create an account. So if you want a person holding the mug, if you want just the mug by itself, you just need to upload your design on in front of it, right? So for example, if we do this now, it's not hard at all. So I'm just gonna do this quickly, you see. So it's uploading it. Okay. So this is the mug, yeah? But and I want to change this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one of these guys that I have. I'm gonna upload. Okay, you can do any of this, but I want to actually use one of the designs we just bought here. These are the things that I've worked on. So it's showing me all my other stuff. And these are my downloads. These are mockups. I want to upload another one. This is background image, color mug, design, color backdrop. Oh, okay. Upload from your device. I would go to this download, right? Remember that Thanksgiving thing that we just put together? So let's say I just want to do this. Maybe this guy, doesn't matter. Just want to show you. So this is the whole size of this thing, yeah? If you make it bigger, you see it's gonna be bigger, right? But you should know that you don't want that, right? You want it to be just exactly. That's what it's gonna look like. It's showing you a live preview. Then you hit crop. And that's it. So it shows you, instead of you having to buy the mug and now make the mug, and then nobody wants it.
Yeah.
Do this, then you can even change the background. If I decide I want this, I want to show people, oh, this is the mug and this is the mug I'm selling, and this is whatever. The like I point whatever, right? So, and it's always gonna show you more things you might like, blah blah blah. But it's up to you. If I wanted to just use this one or this one, or it's not uploading the one I just changed, right? It's gonna upload it with your design already. So here it is, right here. So for example, I'm gonna post this. I'm just gonna say, okay, download. And it's downloading.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free. And once it's done processing, yep. So if you click here to download, it's already downloaded. I'll show you exactly what I do. I don't waste my time, and I just come here. I send it to myself. I upload this guy. Where are you? I go back to my downloads. It's right here. Send it to myself. Where is this place? It right? This is why I don't take time. I'll show you now.
You just put it on your Instagram.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
serious? Yeah.
Yep.
See, I'm not technically savvy.
It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Get our email there and that's it. That was fast.
So now you have people wanting to
Wanting,
order.
yeah, to order it.
Oh,
no.
Paula, did you post it on Instagram, you said?
Battle poster girl.
Did you just post that?
But she didn't even have to do anything.
I didn't have to do that. So now go on my IG And you better be liking this mug.
I am there. I don't see it yet. It's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it now. I'm waiting. It's loading.
Okay.
Interesting.
You see it? It's on my story.
Oh, it's on your story, okay.
We're gonna go look.
Yeah, I don't like it and want you to make it.
Someone likes it and wants me to make it, and then I now print the design and just make it. Do you see on my IG? You see it on my IG?
Not yet.
That's IG, not me, because it's even on my WhatsApp already. Okay, you guys that don't have my WhatsApp, my number is 647.
Your WhatsApp, we're chatting.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
647
767
767
2794.
2794. Okay, I'm adding you now.
Your love teaser.
Love teas and things. Do you see the post that I just posted on IG on love teas and things? You see it? You see how straightforward?
Yeah.
Deji, are you taking pictures for me?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. You see it? Sabi, do you see it on the IG?
No, I'm on the IG, not yet. No. Oh, yes, it's there. Yep, it's
Huh?
there.
You don't waste time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
there.
saw it. I just liked it.
Yeah.
You see how straightforward it is?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take you too long.
No.
Place it. Let me go right, put that down.
Huh?
It costs you nothing.
No, and it costs you nothing, you know? So if you had been going on YouTube, no, YouTube is not going to tell you that.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Who went to get all these
No.
things? Like, most of them are affiliate links.
Exactly. And then they are getting paid for. I mean, everybody needs to get paid. Guys, your knowledge is not free. You better not be giving it. If anybody,
Exactly.
no. You need to, someone needs to pay you for you to train them.
Train them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so let's quickly see. That's it for that. Let me quickly go back to where we are. Now, I used to use rubbing alcohol, but I don't use it anymore. It's really just for you to clean your surface of the mugs, really, and tumblers. You don't clean t-shirts and everything else, right? So,
No.
of course, you need scissors to cut the paper, and you need the Cricut mug press, like I said. Of course, you need measuring tape to measure anything, because that's how you know the size you are gonna print, right? Lynch roller is for the t-shirts to remove any, because if there's hair, you're gonna see the hair there. Okay. And of course, paper cutter, there's so many of them. You need gloves for heat,
Okay.
right? That's just it. So
Yeah.
Teflon sheet and all that. So that's about it. And these are just other pictures of things. Sublimation t-shirts, I told you, anything 100% polyester, doesn't matter the brand, is you are good. And these are the pages where you can order them from. Okay. So now when we come back, we're gonna make stuff.
Okay.
So you guys want to take a quick 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes? What do you want?
10 minutes?
Okay. 10, did you say 10 or 5?
10.
Okay, 10 is good.
I'm gonna go pee and say hello.
Okay. So it is 10:10. We'll be back at 10:20. Oh,
Washroom.
yeah, right there.
120.
10:20. Okay, guys.
120.
Oh, 120. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be here all day.
I know, but it's all good.
120.
Going now.
No, I'm not going now. Do you want something? No, they just want to get a pee. And this is ready.